Howdy doody. Alright, we are here for episode 5 of Blood and Ichor. Today we will be finishing that giveaway. I've already got a couple people that are on the wheel. We'll do that at lunchtime or at the end of the stream so that if it fucks up the stream, it doesn't cut us off halfway, probably at the end of the stream. But yes, we'll do that. Welcome back, everybody, for another episode. We're all very, very tired today because we're old people. So it's probably going to be a more chill. Because some of us are old people, namely just Kat. The rest of us are young. It's probably going to be a chill episode today. I can't imagine it'll be super wild. But then I'll say that, and then I'll end up getting like murdered by some kind of dragon or something like that. We'll see what happens. It's usually how I go about things. I sort of ease them into this false sense of security and then just kick the shit out of them. So should be good. Anyways, where we left off last time, the players were given demigods were given a bit more information from Tiresias regarding, not their original prophecies, but just they had more questions on things and asked them. He gave them answers. A lot of them didn't like the answers they were given. He also filled them in on the small detail that their families have been taken, which, rattled some cages. They decided that they want to try and get a little bit more powerful before they make their way to the Ashen Fissure, which is where Prometheus and Epimetheus are, who will be, I guess, the figures that start them off on their proper journey, their proper campaign as such. And so at this time, they've headed over to the bandit camp they were told by Savra about in Thebes to try and find some more information. Get rid of some bandits, maybe find the leopard cloak that the king had on him when he was killed, and all that sort of stuff. They rocked up here. They noticed that for somewhere that's got an encampment of bandits in it, it's been quite a chill area. Like the animals around seem to be somewhat domesticated. They see like a large bonfire going off and a pillar of smoke in the sky. Isadora went recon and flew around as a raven and was able to see a gentleman praying at an old shrine to Hestia. And so they're sort of going into this in a more passive and peaceful manner instead of just, guns blazing. And that is where we will jump in to you, Elio and Clementine.
So Clementine's gonna kind of, as she's walking up, she's gonna kind of strut in a way that shows that she's not gonna be threatening. She's gonna but not meek either. So she's kind of strutting, showing off her best assets as usual. And she's gonna kind of almost like highlight Elio and kind of be like almost arm candy. Kind of like making him look stronger, but like not threatening, if that makes sense.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. Elio?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have... Obviously, I still have my sword and stuff equipped on me, but I am... On one hand, I'm clutching my lyre, and the other hand, I'm just extending out my bow hand on the left. So they know that I can't possibly, do a quick draw and sneaky shot. I'd have to do a lot of things.
Oh.
I'm just looking at them while we approach.
Yeah. And so you did notice last time that the archer, though she was watching you, she doesn't seem like overly agitated. She is letting you guys approach. Hasn't said anything to you yet, but yeah, you have been, from what you can assume, given access to approach given permission to approach the camp.
Okay, well, on Elio's lead, Clementine will approach the camp as well.
Yeah, I'll approach to kind of because I'm assuming, me having experience with archery, I'd know like the optimal range before it starts getting finicky.
Hmm.
To draw your bow and shoot fast. So I kind of stop somewhere in that optimal range, and go. Um, we are travelers, and are you perhaps of the same kind? We mean no harm.
She looks at you. She's like, "We are not travelers. No, we are just people trying to survive here in the woods. What are you approaching our camp for?"
We are on the business to inquire such matters. I was hoping we would be allowed for some civil discussion, if that is in the manner of your people.
You have come at a good time, as we will start no violence during the bonfire, as is what our god requests of us. So, yes, feel
Hestia?
free. She sort of looks shocked as you say the name. She's like, not many know of our god, but yes, Hestia.
I'm familiar. My mother worships Apollo, and so there is some intersections: fire, warmth, family, the hearth, you know.
You immediately see this sort of gruff look on her start to slowly fade away as she even just becomes appears more friendly at the name of Apollo and Hestia, and hearing that you're obviously worshipping the old gods. And she's like, "Oh, Apollo. Oh well. Sure. Come in. You can take a seat somewhere. We're sacrificing some items soon to Hestia, and the boss is currently over doing some prayers. But yeah, you are welcome in with your lady friend."
I kind
Captain's
of
gonna kind of take a bow and say, "We also have some friends a bit further up. Are they welcome as well?"
Are they like you? Do they worship the old gods?
Of
as
course.
far as far as we know, yes.
Then yes, that sounds good.
Lovely.
Well,
Um,
I kind of look at Clementine and I kind of uh, whisper to her, I was just about to ask you if we should reveal the others, but I'll follow your lead, whatever you want to say to get them to get here.
Clementine kind of like leans forward and says, "They don't seem dangerous. I think we're safe here." And then she's gonna kind of glance over. Wait, hold on.
Safe.
we hear
She's
it
gonna
here?
glance over to where Isadora is and kind of give like a slight nod to go get the others.
I would say that they definitely would have heard this whole conversation. Like, you guys were obviously at a distance and not
It is
yelling
not
out,
super
but
whispery.
yeah, and so you're just talking. This is a quiet forest, like there is the crackling of the fire going on, but yeah, no, I dare say that they would easily have heard the conversation and would know to come over.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna
That
Isadora's
sounded
gonna
very
fly over
positive.
and morph back into herself.
Nice.
Are you sure we should all go? Maybe one of us should stay behind just in case, you know?
In case of.
Well, I mean, before I turn into the crow, I'll turn out of the crow. Well, I could stay as the crow if you think that might be better.
Maybe. I know I sound like Elia right now, but I was just thinking maybe we should all be a little bit more like Elio. The
Look, I
prophet.
understand where Elio's coming from, but I think
But
Yeah, I think you're right in a sense. I don't think we should be going fully on Elio's side because I don't agree with how he treats strangers, but um
I agree. But Tiresias also told me that there are spies of the new gods that are watching us closely. Now, if I'm trying to think like Elio, right? If I was a spy, I would say I worship the old gods to get on our good side.
that's true.
If you want to stay, you can. Otherwise, I can stay behind as well.
Well, I think me being a raven is a bit less inconspicuous than
Yeah, you have the advantage. You're amazing.
oh, well, no. I don't want to put you in more danger. That's all.
I think if
All right.
everything is
I can.
fine and we're having fun together, you can come and join. But just in case for a little bit longer, maybe just keep an eye out.
You know what? If that'll make you feel more at ease, I'm more than happy. I think that is a perfect reason for me to stay, and I'll stay like this for a little bit just to make sure.
Thank you so much, Dora.
My pleasure. All right. Well, I guess you guys should head on over, and I'm gonna just
Yeah. Should
fly
we go,
over.
Alexa?
Yes, we can. You see, Alexon is kind of like spaced out. He was listening to that conversation, but his mood, as it was walking here, is still
Do you
generally down.
disagree?
No. I only that makes sense. And Isadora is a raven. She can stay close but still stay hidden. I think that was a great idea.
Oh, okay. Hello. Hi.
Well, welcome. You and your friends are welcome in. Yes. Don't
Just start
have.
walking. Question mark.
You start walking, and she just watches you. She's like, "I said you were welcome in. It's not a trick statement. I'm not gonna shoot you." As you walk in, the scene becomes apparent. You see there are sort of a mostly human. The two guards that you see at the very front are human. Then you see an orc woman sitting over by the fire, and then what looks like an elven woman sort of tending a small pot of food. They're sort of all very relaxed at the moment, but each of them sort of turns occasionally and looks really warmly on the fire. You see a very large trunk in the middle that you can see the top of it has been like a suitcase that you've had to force down and is sort of bowing out like this thing is filled to the brim with something. Besides that, the camp holds just other various goods, like there are tents, there's various weapons here and there. You see crates full of food, bed sites laid out. It just seems like a pretty casual little camp. Like you wouldn't, though it's thrown together, you wouldn't think these people bandits just off of first glance. Like they all have weapons and they look like they're able to defend themselves for sure. But during this scene, during the nice hot bonfire going through, cooking off a large piece of pig, it seems very casual.
Does it seem a little bit too organized to be a bandit camp? Is what you would like?
I wouldn't say that. It's still thrown together. But again, there's only 4 people here, and then you guys know of another 2, so it's a pretty small group of people, anyways. But yeah, it just doesn't give the vibe of a bandit camp.
Yeah, I'm still trying to keep up my ruse, and I just want to go up to the flame, take some. I don't know. I would assume I'd have a little bit of pocket kindling here and there. Oh, just somewhere. Just toss it into the fire to kind of stoke the flame a little bit and just mutter out a, "How does the keeper take this gift?" Let no home of ours grow cold.
As you do so, the orc sort of turns towards you like, that is very kind, but please, we have our own sacrifices that we wish to give to the flame.
Of course, this is just customary to help the flame grow.
Oh, it will grow, all right. It will grow indeed.
Are you also a worshipper of Hestia?
We all are. Yes.
Ah, I see. What brings you to such a religious discovery? Because the people in Thebes, oh my god, they are aligned with the new gods, and how baffling is that?
Well, our leader in his young days says he was guided by Estia, and he has helped us all throughout our lives. So we pledge loyalty to him, and he pledges loyalty to Hestia. Therefore, we are pledged to Hestia herself. As for Thebes, we do not interact with the people of the city. They are lost in their ways. These new gods are betrayers, villains. She spits on the ground.
Oh, but how so? You say you don't interact with them. But we've traveled to the city for merchantry, right? As we say, we are travelers. I don't know if your archer mentioned that. But we're travelers, we traveled to the city, and some people are mentioning that bandits outside have killed their king. What say you to this accusation?
We did not kill no king. We found a dead king. But that, I will not speak any more of it. We do not throw accusations. We do not commit violence. We do not do anything hostile in front of the flame during the time of prayer.
I understand. I do not throw accusations. I do not believe in it. I just wanted to hear your side because your voice is important. Especially an honest one in front of the flame.
You speak nicely. Make yourself comfortable. When the leader comes back, we will sacrifice the goods.
I kind of a little bit kind of awkwardly I try to pull off the fact that this is my lady friend, and I hold her hand and take her, come. But you can you Clementine notice that my hands sweating while I'm doing this. I was like, come.
Clementine, like, as he does this, she looks down at him holding her hand, and in her mind she's like, damn, alright, we're doing this now.
Hey. Just like to the side, I guess.
What do the rest of you do as you wait in the bandits' encampment?
Isadora's just looking around. She's watching the group, but she's also kind of looking further and like in all directions to make sure there's nothing funny.
Yep, nice.
Come on, Alexon.
Yes, Ione. Alexon is also just observing each of the individuals, not really in a hostile way or anything like that. He's just watching them.
Ione's looking at these crates in the middle, the big overflowing crate in particular. Do I see a cape, a leopard cape?
So
Cloak?
you want to give me a let's say an instinct. See what you can do.
Instinct?
Yeah.
I have +3 on instinct. Oh.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. Rolling. Oh god.
Come on!
21 with fear.
Well, look, it's definitely a good enough roll, and I do appreciate the fear. So, it's the best of both worlds. So you start to subtly, or at least you think subtly, stare at the crate. You're like trying to stand next to Alexon and not make it obvious that you're looking into this crate. You see large amounts of like shimmering gold inside, or you see a shiny metal. You see what looks like something that could be a white cloak potentially.
Okay.
And then other glass bottles and trinkets in here. And while you're looking, the elven woman walks up. She puts her hand on your shoulder. She's like, "It's quite a bounty we have, yes, isn't it?"
Yeah. Is that what you'll be sacrificing?
Yes. Did you have anything you wanted to put towards the sacrifice?
Oh, she's gonna rummage through her very empty pockets. Let me have a look at what I do have. She's gonna look very reluctantly at one of her own custom-made potions. She would just very shakily offer it to the woman. This is all I have.
She takes it. She's like, this is so kind of you. Thank you so much. And she walks
I made
over.
it myself.
She flips open the chest and she drops it. As she opens it, you guys get a much better view of what's inside the chest. You can see there is about 3 like small piles of gold. There's a white leopard's cloak that you can very easily make out. A like pouch of some kind of something soft, and then like a bottle of something is sort of what you see sitting on the top as she then closes the lid.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to sell any of the goods in there to me? I think
she looks towards Elio, very panic mode. I think that cloak would look very nice on Elio.
Can you please give me at least a 15 presents?
Okay. That's a +1. 17 with hope.
Let's go!
She's like, sell the cloak? I
it
mean,
would look so good on him.
Clementine's gonna start like nodding along and going along, yeah, and then she's gonna kind of like
And you would
grab
get more gold.
Elio's shoulders and be like, yeah, I think it would look nice.
Why not? Sure. If you have, what do you think it's worth?
I will just put immediately my 2 handfuls of gold into the chest area, and I look at the archer and go, a donation.
Okay, all right. Sure. As she takes the donation, and then obviously with the healing potion that's in there, she pulls out the cloak and gives it to you. As you see, as she lifts up this cloak, these 2 small metal items drop into the chest, like they were like wrapped up in the cloak. You're not really sure what they are, but she hands you over the cloak. She's like, I think this will be more than sufficient as a bit of a costume for you. Sure.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Clementine's gonna like keep up the act and like kind of put the cloak around Elio's shoulders and like be like, wow, it looks amazing. And then she's gonna kind of like very casually and offhandedly say, where did you even get such a thing?
We found it at not too far away from Thebes. There was a very regal looking gentleman and then a few guards that had been murdered. So we thought, well, waste not, want not, and took what we could, including this cloak. It's where most of the items in this chest are from, actually.
Finders keepers, am I right?
That is how it works these days, yes.
Did you say to the west? What direction did you say it was?
I
Near the
think it.
city.
Yes, it was just to the west of the city. Yes, I believe so.
I see.
Lucky to avoid the Sphinx, because that thing. Well, if you linger too long in that area, then that thing will. I don't need to gore you with the details. It's
Oh,
not
did you not
pleasant.
see it?
See what?
It flew away the other day.
The Sphinx flew away.
Yeah, you just missed it. I would assume maybe the trees and the foliage obscured your vision, but we all saw, and I kind of gesture to the group, like we all saw it flew.
I see. Well, that is excellent news. I'll take this to Tryon, and he'll be excited to go and see what we can find in the area. Unfortunately, we know there are many corpses over there, and hopefully much to plunder. All right,
I've been hearing good things about that Tryon guy. Where is he anyway?
I'll go fetch him now. His prayer should be almost over. All right, make yourselves comfortable. As she scurries off, she sort of passes by this lilac-skinned infernal. As she walks up, she doesn't have the same friendly warmth that the other people in the camp have had. She seems to be watching over you a little bit cautiously, but she still gives you like a smile, like friendly enough, and then just sort of walks over here and starts chatting with this individual as you see the elven woman take off towards the shrine.
Ioni's eyes are immediately locked onto the Inferni woman, kind of fascinated, just staring, very rudely, probably.
She doesn't feel you staring at her in the back. At least if she does, she doesn't pay attention.
Okay.
Question. This is knowledge that the Inferni came from the Ashen Fisher. Would Elio know that by any chance?
How often in the past have you left Mount Pelion?
Oh, nada.
Then not at all.
Okay, so I wouldn't know that. Never mind.
Yeah, there's few and far between. They do travel around, but like the Dracona, majority of them are in the Ashen Fissure, and so I don't think you would have encountered any on Mount Pelion.
I see.
Yeah, you might not have been encountered, but would people know that they exist?
I think with...
Because it's been like 20 years.
Yeah, they know they exist, but with also the vast array of creatures that do exist now, it's not really a shock to see something like this. Like, for example, fawns exist, and fawns and Inferni aren't really massively different. Besides, obviously, one having a bit more of an infernal look. Like, they both have horns, they both have tails, so even if you've never seen one before, it's probably not going to come as, like, a massive shock. Like, you also, literally, yesterday, fought a Gorgon. So, seeing an Inferni is not really going to freak you out too much. But, yeah, so... Yeah,
Ioni's still watching.
Yeah. A couple minutes pass, and you guys hear the footsteps of the elf and a larger gentleman make their way back over. The elf scurries past, gives you a nod, smiles, heads over, and goes and sits down on a bedroll and sort of does some private prayers to herself. And the big guy walks up, and he walks over and he looks at you. He's like, I hear I have you lot to thank for some donations to the cause.
Oh, greetings.
He leans down towards you and puts his hand on your shoulder, and on where this cloak is, he's like, that cloak goes quite well with your red tunic.
Thank you.
What What can I help you with? My name is Tryon. Welcome to my camp.
On.
I look at Ione.
He's,
Hello.
he is addressing you directly, Ione. Like, you're the person he is talking to.
Greetings, great Triad.
I'm
are-
not great. No. Just Tryon is fine.
Okay. We're just travelers passing by, and we heard you, not like the people in the cities, worshipping these new gods, so we thought we would, come and, make friends.
Oh.
I think.
I think.
As he has this like claymore over his back, he sort of just stabs it into the ground, and holds his hand out to you. He's, well, it is lovely to meet you, small woman.
She's gonna hold his hand with both of her hands very shakily, but she's gonna like shake his hand.
He shakes her hand. He turns to Alexon. Lovely to meet you.
Ione
Oh,
is my name.
my apologies. Lovely to meet you, Ione. And yourself?
Alexon Solmes of Sparta. If you don't mind, what kind of camp is this?
This is the best that we have. It's, I guess, just we're a bunch of survivors that don't really live within the city and its rules and enforcements, so this is what we have.
Have you had much trouble?
From time to time, we've, in the past, lost a person or two to the Sphinx. We've had clashes with the hoplites of Thebes, but never too serious. Just recently we... Oh, yes?
Oh, no, go on. Recently.
No, you, sorry.
Well, why is it that you had clashings with the hoplites?
Well...
You seem like very friendly people to me.
Yes, but they do not care for... Well, do not care for our god, and we don't care for theirs, and occasionally that just sparks tension. They don't share the warmth like we do. And you feel the pride when he says the word warmth, as the scene is this just giant of a man standing in front of you with this fire, like, blaring to the side, and the orange glow on his body.
You sound like a very respectable man, Tryon. I asked this because, well, your reputation isn't really that great in Thebes. And what I'm encountering is you and your group of survivors are, just that, survivors. So I just wanted to get an understanding of why is it that, there's a clash,
It could simply be their religion. I think that is... I mean, people have clashed over religion before. Back when I was a boy and the old gods weren't old gods, but were just the gods, they had petty fighting among them. But we don't need a history lesson. I don't want to bore you young people with my stories and history. It is excellent to meet you, Alexon. I will continue saying hello to your friends, if that is all right.
Yes, you were saying recently something happened, though.
Oh, yes, we encountered... Well, I believe him to be the king, or was the king, of Thebes, dead in the road. And I'm not proud to admit it, but we obviously looted and took what he had, and sort of left him there. There's no good blood between us, so we didn't feel overly bad about taking and leaving, but it still isn't an honorable act, and so as such, we are giving it all to Hestia.
Do you remember
Don't
anything
need it.
about that? Sorry, Elio.
No, I was just chiming in. The dead don't need those regal outfitteries, so it is not exactly looting. But what kind of wounds and injuries did the king sustain if you had found him in such state?
Well, interestingly enough, we only saw, besides the guards and the kings themselves, there was only one set of footprints leading up to that encounter, which was quite interesting. It doesn't seem likely, but from first glance, it seems that they were killed by one man.
Sword wounds? What kind of injuries did they sustain?
There were fractured bones. It seems as if they were beaten with something broken. The king's neck was snapped.
By any chance, are these footprints larger than the usual person?
No, just looked like a standard
Just
man's.
normal. Must be really strong.
Potentially.
I look at Alexon.
The reason my friend and myself asked this Tryon is the current standing of things, and the rumor is that you and your group of survivors killed the king.
That is a fair guess by the people in the city. I'm not surprised by this. Plus, we are also an easy group to blame.
Do you not worry about the protection of your companions?
If it seems that we're in immediate danger, then I suppose we can move. Have you been sent here to investigate this, or what was it?
No,
You
not-
seem to have a lot of questions for mere travelers.
Well, like Ione was saying before, we were traveling from Thebes, and there's rumors and bounties and people being sent out to track your group down.
Oh,
So, and especially after meeting your companions, I have much respect for how you're conducting these things. And from listening to the lady over there, she said that, I mean, she doesn't have a direct connection with Hestia, but because you do, she respects that. And that's very admirable to hear.
I appreciate that. Well, I mean, though we are friendly, we are capable. And there were a large group of men dead by the king, so I don't think they're in a position to send hoplites to deal with this. But if you think that we are greatly threatened, then potentially we could consider moving. Obviously, home's where the hearth is, and we have our fire here, but our fire can be moved.
After the festival, would you mind maybe showing us where the scene was, where you found the king?
We could, but I doubt there would be anything left there. Especially if the guards and the townspeople have, collected and searched the area.
I am quite good at picking things up.
All right.
I kind of wanna, Alexon, we must continue our travels after this. Remember, we are travelers.
Oh, true. I just thought that, the king's dead. If we can bring back any information, I don't know.
Sorry, did you say the king said, or...
No, the king's dead.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was going to say, have they already
Well,
replaced the king?
Well, I'm sure if we pass by that place, maybe we could take a gander. You mentioned it was to the west of Thebes?
Yes, sort of just between Thebes and, well, the rock that the Sphinx is perched upon.
See, it is on our way, so we could just visit and not trouble the man.
If
If
say
you were
so,
curious, of course, Alexon.
It is
yes.
quite the tale.
Alexon kind of looks a little embarrassed now. Like it took him like a business day to process what Elio was trying to like get into. And he's like, yes, it was nice meeting you, Drayon.
You too. Shakes your hand again. All right. Helio it is it?
Well, yes, it is Elio. My mother worshipped Apollo, so we have a common ground. And this is Clementine.
She shakes your hand much more enthusiastically than the others so far, hearing about Apollo. He's like, someone that knows of the old gods. It's nice to see. The old that we usually encounter do not look on the old gods respectfully anymore.
Why not?
I believe it's the lies that they tell in Thebes, Athens, or the like.
What did they say?
He turns, he's like, well, they say that the gods abandoned us, that they ran, they fled. But I don't believe that. Not for
I
a
don't
minute.
believe it either.
Exactly.
Elio winced at the mention of abandonment, and I was like, well, you know, it might be a difficult matter. Did you hear the lightning strike the other day from Thebes?
Yes, last night. It was quite terrifying.
You reckon the new gods had anything to do with it?
When I was a boy, the only time we'd hear that is when Zeus himself was angry at the world. So I think it's a fair guess to say that it would be the new gods, being as Zeus is not in the picture anymore.
I don't want to tell you how to run your group, but if the new god is quite close, you might want to consider a tactical retreat.
That seems to be the feeling that I am getting from you and your party. That moving might not be against our best interests. I appreciate the warning.
No worries. I am happy to help.
Thank you. As he turns over and moves in front of you, Clementine, he sort of grabs your hand, gives it a kiss. He's like, lovely to meet you.
Clementine's gonna kind of like blush and kind of like, she's gonna be like, pleasure.
My name is Trion, and yours?
Clementine.
Lovely name. How long have you been traveling with these individuals, Clementine?
Oh gosh, it's been a while. I've forgotten the exact amount, but yeah, we're friends. We're all friends here.
Sort of looks a little bit questioning at the reinforcement of that statement. He's like, well, that is good. No group is perfect, but you guys seem to be pretty well put together. It is about time we make our sacrifice. So if you wouldn't mind, we could continue with this. We have a pretty hefty chest of goods here that we wish to give to Hestia herself.
Is the chest still open?
No, it's closed.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
so
lift my chest.
yeah, so the elf, after she put your stuff in there, she shut it, and has passed it on to be given to be thrown into the fire.
Ayana's gonna kind of looking for Isadora, looking up towards the branches of the trees. Would she be able to spot her?
Knowing what you're looking for, yeah, you'd be able to see the little raven sort of chilling around.
Then she's gonna kind of lean closer to Elio, whispering in his ear.
You think we should call Isadora back in? I told her to stay behind and keep a watch. But if it's safe, maybe she should join in.
Elio has a think and then kind of whisper back, think it's a little bit weird that this late in the event we have another friend of ours, by the way. Do you get what I was saying?
We could say she was running behind.
If Alexon notices Elio and Ione just kind of even whispering a little bit, he'll just walk up to Tryon, put his hand on his shoulder, and just talk about muscles or something.
Trying to distract the man.
Yeah, sure. You walk up. He's like leaning down to start to grab this chest, and you put your hand on his shoulder and start just chatting with him, just small talk. He puts the chest down and stands back up. The two of you are just talking. He seems relatively
Flexing.
distracted. Yeah, just giant gym bro stuff.
Yeah, I continue whispering, like, well, I think it is your decision. I think these people are... I've gotten good at reading them. I think they're fine.
Yeah, me too. I feel bad that Dora isn't joining us in case this is like fun and we end up being here for a long time. I don't want her to feel left out.
Clementine kind of leans in and whispers, "These guys surely would understand our hesitation to trust strangers. We can just tell the truth. I don't think that they'll be offended."
Oh,
Yeah, well, what is Isadora anyway?
right there.
And she's gonna point toward her and kind of wave.
Isadora will just flap her wings.
Elio's gonna make a bit of a cautious, awkward gesture, just like one hand in the front and kind of beckoning her, just like, maybe coming over, kind of gesture.
If she feels like it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Seeing that it was Elio that said that, I can... And I could, because I could see that they were talking with each other. Obviously, I wouldn't have been able to hear them, but... So I'm just going to kind of go next to this bush and just morph.
Cool.
And
Oh, she's floating.
And you slowly make your way around. The archer clocks you. She's like, are you with the group of people that have just come in before?
Hi, yeah, there's Ione.
Hi!
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was doing a bit of nature meditation. My apologies.
That is fine. Please go in and take a seat. We really do need to do the sacrifice sooner than later.
Sacrifice, okay.
As you start to walk in, the big guy, as you go to walk past him, like a hand just grabs onto your shoulder, not in an aggressive way, but in like a, hello, welcome to the camp. I did not see you.
My apologies. I just arrived. I was a little late. I did know that I'm with this group here. I didn't know they were coming here. And your fine companion over there let me in. I hope that's all right.
Of course, I am Trio.
Trion? Oh, it's lovely to meet you. And she puts her hand out. My name's Isadora.
He shakes it. He's like, all right. You go take a seat. It's very excellent talking about exercise, but I need to make this sacrifice, if that's all right.
Yes. Yeah. I'll just wait over there.
Of course. All right. Well, he grabs this like heavy trunk, like it's exactly what you see, very similar to like in size to the one that Alexon is lugging around on his back at the moment. He grabs this and slings this thing up onto his shoulder, and you guys can hear the like ripple of coins through this thing, the clunking of metal, the glass jars. You can hear this thing is just packed to the brim. As he picks it up, he's like, all right, and heads over towards the what stuff's in there? It's gonna not come with it. Hold on. Heads over towards the fire, sits it down on the ground next to it. He's like, in the name of Hestia, we give you these goods that we have found and pulled together from the countryside. We stand here today in company of new friends and old. We wish only good upon everyone here at this camp and bless them with warmth and familial strength. Ogling try. As he places the chest down on the fire, and you guys see as the wood starts to burn, the flames jump higher, and it's not eerie, but almost in an eerie way. The bandits all sort of come up and start to sort of enclose the fire and just are full on taking in its warmth. Like, they seem, in this moment where you guys are sort of just watching this happen, they're all completely entranced by this flame and the burning. And you notice that though a normal fire might not burn glass and metal, you can see as this fire is slowly eating away at everything in this chest.
At this point, do we see the things inside the chest burning, or is it like, is the lid gonna be the last thing to kind of burn?
So the chest itself is burning away, and you see the items in the chest sort of fall upon the flame, and they start to burn.
Melting.
You see a pair of what look like metal straps that could go around someone's wrists, like some kind of punching weapon, burn upon the flame. You see like this small bag of powder, whereas the fire starts to engulf it, it like pops off like fireworks. You see this potion, the glass melts into the flame, and like, not your healing potion, but this other one, the like sort of like a golden swirl sort of dissipates around the smoke traveling into the clouds. And then the gold just starts to melt down into the flame as they all stand there.
Would I recognize what kind of potion that is?
Give me your choice of knowledge or instinct.
Could
And
I use
you
my
have,
herbalist experience?
so you can, I would say you can use your herbalist. I was going to say you have advantage on this, but
Okay.
if you want to use your experience, you can.
No, I'll use the advantage. Did you say instinct?
Instinct or knowledge, and you get a remember it's a D10 instead of
D10, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the instinct with the D10.
Cool.
I have a +3 on instinct.
You literally only need to get a 10 on this.
Okay.
If you somehow fail, this would be pretty wild.
20 with hope.
So you recognize this to be a pretty difficult potion to brew. This is a enlightenment potion that they've just found and sacrificed. As you guys watch as all these goods get burnt in front of you and go off, and the people sort of stand there. You see, so all of you are still sort of standing back, but each of them sort of walk up to the flame and like sort of the essence of the fire itself seems to like travel into them as they all take in these deep breaths and then start to turn around and walk away back to parts of the camp to go back to relaxing. The last one being Tryon. As he turns to you, he's like, would you all like to maybe breathe in some of the warmth?
Clementine steps forward.
So does Aeone, following Drew with interest.
He steps back and lets you all walk up to the fire.
Elliot just, I guess, waits for his turn. He kind of wants to see Clementine's super eager, so.
She thought it was pretty. Clementine kind of gets up to the fire and kind of realizes she doesn't know anything about this practice and doesn't know what to do. So, but she heard him say "breathe in," so she
Oh,
he
no.
leans forward a little bit and goes, and it's like a bit smoky. So she's like, "Oh my god, it's great! It's great! Very warm."
He pats you on the back.
Ione is fascinated by the fact that Hestia seems to be answering their prayers, which means that she is present. She's not been replaced by these new gods, which is fascinating to Ione. So she's like looking into the flames, searching for answers of how come she's still there and Hades isn't.
Yeah, I think that is probably a very, very big thing that you acknowledge in this moment, is that how is there any kind of reaction? Why is there any kind of reaction?
Clearly, Hestia is responding to their prayers. That's what she understands from it.
Cool. Yeah, so you all stand there and you start to breathe in the effects and start to feel more powerful as each of you eventually is like sort of get the effects of a bolster potion. So you each gain a +1 to your next strength roll as this comes in, and you each receive 2 hope.
Nice.
Oh, I'm at full
I have
hope.
full-
Damn it.
I only have
I'm
one extra that I
I'm
can
at
have.
full now. That's
I'm
good.
not at full. 2 more. I'll get it.
So Alexon doesn't step forward. He maintains like a big distance. I assume he doesn't get the benefits.
No. There's
Yeah.
only the people that walk around the fire will get the benefit.
Yeah. Can I do something crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I wanna kind of look at the group before leaning down to the fire, and I wanna reach into the flame. And there's 2 things that I wanna confirm. I wanna kind of think that, like, since this flame kind of flicks out and reaches, it's almost like it's sentient, right? I'm assuming Hestia is controlling said flame, and me being related to Apollo, I'm assuming maybe I won't get affected, or maybe she'll notice my presence in the fire. So I'm gonna reach out and gonna kind of whisper, "Can you feel my presence? Where is my father?"
So you reach down, and interestingly enough, the heat of the flame, you can feel it on your hands. It is warm, but it's not burning you, as like the flames like lap, like just around, like almost avoiding to touch you, so that they don't burn you. As it sort of laps around your hand, you don't get any kind of voice or any kind of reaction from the flame itself, besides it just purposely not burning you.
I see. I will take my hand slowly away and kind of look at it and notice that it's not scorched, and kind of look at the party, gauging their reaction, and just do a little shrug like,
Clementine's still just kind of looking at the fire. She finds it like she's never been a religious person and hasn't really ever like worshipped anyone besides herself. And so this is kind of the first experience she's had with anything of this like strain. And so she's just kind of like staring into the fire. She feels that like the warmth that the flame is giving her, and it's almost like It's like an awakening that there is something larger than than her. So she's kind of zoned out a little bit.
Yeah,
So, Elio is not getting hurt by the fire.
he's not getting hurt by the fire.
Yeah, Yoni will definitely make a note of that.
You're just like eyes full wide, glare at me. You're like, what the fuck was that?
I think she's piecing the puzzle pieces together from what they were told, and he's constantly bringing up certain
Apollo.
names. Yeah, Apollo.
Yeah.
I think it's she's putting some pieces together.
Isadora, you doing anything at the flame?
No, just enjoying the warmth. She breathed it in with everyone else, so.
Cool. Awesome. He's like, all right, well, I am very grateful for you all coming and visiting us and being so, we believe in Xenia here, and it is good to encounter strangers that do so. I will not lie, if the flame was not running, we might have been a little bit more, on guard than we are at the moment, but during this process we generally try to be peaceful.
Thank you for your
Mr. GM,
hospitality.
Yeah.
what time is it in the game?
He's gonna answer in real words.
3:05.
It's 8:30. No, it's probably about mid-afternoon at this point. It's not dark yet, but yeah, it's definitely in the afternoon.
Clementine's gonna kind of like snap out of it and like turn around to look at Tryon and be like, "Is there to be a celebration, or
This was the celebration.
you guys don't let loose?"
Not on today. This is a day for Hestia, not for us.
Clementine kind of nods, looks a bit disappointed that there was gonna be a party, but respectfully, she's like, "Fair enough."
Mr. Tryon, sir, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean this to be rude. I don't want it to come across as rude, but how come Hestia hasn't been, replaced by a new god?
He sort of takes a seat on some of these bags here. He's like, I have asked myself the same thing plenty of times, and I guess the best way to look at it is to not look a gift horse in the mouth. We don't know. We haven't. Want to make this very clear. We obviously are surrounded by the gifts of Hestia here, but we haven't seen Hestia. Well, not since the New Gods, at least. So, but yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know.
I see.
It's my answer. I am grateful for it, but I do not know.
Yes. Well, I am happy for you as well. That she answers your call.
Yes, we don't do this too often because obviously we don't want to put her in a position where she gets noticed if she is hiding or whatnot. But occasionally it is nice to do these things.
Yeah.
She needs to know that she is remembered.
Yeah. I think that's good. I hope she remains safe.
I'm sure she will. Are you a follower of Apollo like Elio here?
She looks a bit awkward. Well, no, not exactly, but I, I follow one of the old gods, but one that is missing.
I'm sorry. You do not need to spill your stories to me. Knowing that you follow an old god is enough.
Hmm.
Well, I'm sure you all have some business to attend to. Did you still need me to take you to that spot, or are you not bothered about it?
I'm sure we can find it.
In between the city and the Pixis Mountain, right? Which should be clear by now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then-
Clementine's also gonna kind of step forward and be like, "Your generosity is very, very appreciated. If we are, as we are travelers, if we do come by these parts again, we would very much like to visit again, if that's okay with you."
If we're still here, then of course, but we will have to weigh that decision up, as your friends have warned us that it might not be safe for us here anymore.
Mm.
I mean,
Well,
you
I do
look
hope
like
our
a...
paths meet again. Tryon.
Me too.
Blink, blink,
Me too.
blink.
Me too. You seem like a capable group of people. I'm glad you came as friends, as not foe.
Yeah. Me too.
Well,
Sure.
we won't take more of your time. Shall we? Kind of look at the rest of the group.
Before they go, like as everyone is looking to go now, Ioni's gonna very quickly go towards the Inferni woman.
What do you want, child?
Oh, I have a very, strange question. I'm sorry. Are you from the underworld?
The Ashen Fissure is connected to the underworld, but I am not from the underworld itself.
It is connected.
Yes, they say it. You can enter Tartarus itself through the Ashen Fissure.
Wow. Are you?
Does anyone hear this?
You guys could probably
Or is it-
overhear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that really awkward like big lean. Just kind of like, oh, did I hear that right?
Yes, they say you can get into Tartarus through the Ashen Fissure. I've not seen it myself, but, well, all the lava and stuff sort of makes it a bit more believable.
Wow. So you are not from the underworld or related?
No, I am here. I am living and breathing, aren't I?
But I'm sorry. Just your the way you look.
Because I'm pink?
And the tail and the
Colorblind?
horns.
Oh. That is just how we Inferni are. I mean,
Inferni.
your friend has horns. And a tail.
Yes.
Do I have a? I don't think I have a tail.
How would you not have a tail? You're a fawn.
Maybe
Hey,
she
you have
has
a little fawn tail.
We're not looking under her butt now, okay?
I was like, I feel like she, maybe not visibly. You would assume you have a tail, being that you're a fawn.
Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Of course. Little one. She, like, creepily watches you as you walk away.
Ashen Fisher goes to Tartarus. Inferni. Okay. Sorry to
Elf.
keep everyone waiting.
That's okay, little mouse. I can understand your curiosity.
I just want to like whisper to Tryon. Is that one a new addition to your group?
Oh, no, she's He's old, but some people find this way of life easier to get used to than others.
Mm.
She warms up to you, I promise. Just takes time.
Okay.
So where will you go?
I think, respectfully, I would not tell you even if we knew. Probably for the best to not share that information around.
Oh, of course. I was just wondering, hoping our paths will cross again, but I completely understand that being cautious. I didn't mean no disrespect
Of course, if we are meant to see you again, Hestia will guide us there. I have no doubts about it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I love that sentiment.
Well,
Well, I look forward to it. Good day.
I wish you all luck. And he walks over and he pats Alexon on the back. He's like, I don't know what ails you, friend, but I promise you will be all right.
Thank you, Tryon. Lexon has been like uncomfortably watching the fire the whole time, like too hesitant to approach it. But he looks and smiles at Tryon and says, "Thank you. I hope you didn't take any offense of me not showing warmth to the fire or whatever that was. I tried to understand."
You're perfectly fine.
Thank you. I hope our paths cross again, Tryon. You seem like a good leader.
Me too, Alexon. I wish you all the best. Be safe out there.
Kind of walks away, still like he's like glancing at the fire, but uncomfortable by it. And he moves to the group.
All right.
We vamonos.
You head to the world map. All right.
As I'm walking, I'm gonna kind of walk with Clementine, and well, I may not be, I might not notice everything, but I did notice that you wanted to stay there. Am I right? You weren't. I think you didn't want to leave. Is that right, Clementine?
Well, you can never say no to a big, strong man.
No, of course. Well, like I
Why
said,
not?
What was that, little man?
Why not? Why couldn't you say no?
oh,
Clementine's gonna kind of like smile, but like little Ione is just like she knows that she's not there yet, so she's just gonna be like, "You'll learn in time, little mouse. The more time you spend with me, you'll come to learn. Besides, it might not be a big, strong man that's in your taste. It might be a woman."
Oh. She
Yeah,
She's
understands
gonna
now.
kind of wink and say, "Believe me, I know the temptation of both."
Right. Okay. Also, I think we have a great opportunity to see Alexan's power this time more impressive than when he saw Mike pass traumatic or whatever your thing is that you do that is not with the beetle in your head.
I'm so sorry, Ione. I don't follow. What are you trying to say?
She's gonna take like the cape. She's kind of gonna pull a little bit on Elio. The cape. You can look into the cape's memory. Can you not?
Oh, little mouse, you're a genius.
Oh, that's right. It was his ability. It was like but I thought that was people. Is that on things as well, Alexa?
Is it people only? She's definitely testing him. She's still not convinced. It's very clear.
It works on anything, which is why I was trying to find the location of the death.
We have the cape.
That's totally right, Ione. I could definitely try it on the cape as well.
Elio takes off the leopard was it like a snow leopard's
Yeah.
cape?
Yeah.
He takes it off and he gives it entirely to Alexon, and he's like, "You keep it. Doesn't suit me anyway."
Lexon has lost his wolf cape to the guy, so he's like, all right, I don't have to change my hero token.
Hell yeah. Perfect.
Thank you, Elio. And he just kind of like, holds it for a second, and he looks into it, and he is gonna use his ability.
Grim psychometry, eh?
Sir.
All right.
Let's roll,
Good luck.
sir. Grim psychometry. Really, really don't want to fail, so I'm gonna use my Spartan warrior training to just focus as much as I can.
That's fair. That's fair. This is sort of one you don't want to fuck up. Especially because everyone will laugh at you because you're like in front of the group. This guy's
We'll be
fucking
like,
useless.
yeah. You'll just be like, oh yeah, so the king died, and we're like, yeah, whatever. This guy.
I hate
23
this
with hope.
guy. 23 with hope. All right. So
Hell yeah.
the rest of the group are there, sort of standing around you, watching expectantly as you take this cloak, you throw it onto your back, and while your hands are still into it, there's sort of your like red magical essence sort of glows for a minute, and a vision starts to come across your view. You see a lone man standing at an intersection. Not too far away from Thebes. There's a sign there saying Thebes this way, pointing the other direction. It says Moral Swamp and Fataris. And so he's standing there at the intersection reading the sign, and then you hear a yelling coming from the distance as this cart. So you're not seeing from the cloak itself, you're just seeing like an overview of a scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yelling from distance as a cart with this more regal looking gentleman with the cloak on his back, as well as a handful of guards, start roaring up to this guy, yelling at him rudely to get out of the way. They're swearing at him. The man steps back, just missing the cart, and the cart pulls up ahead as guard jumps down and begins screaming at the man like, how dare you get in the way of the king, etc., etc. The gentleman that's standing in the road isn't paying attention. He like turns back sort of hazily, and as he comes into view, you recognize this individual as Oedipus. And you see him turn back. He's like not listening to these people. He doesn't hear them. One of the guards comes up and tries to swing on him with a sword. He steps back and brings his staff across and just caves this dude's skull in with ease. As the body hits the floor. The cart turns and drives back towards him. He's still just in a daze. Like he has been caught completely unaware by this situation. And as the cart flies up to him, he steps back, rams his staff at one of the wheels, and the cart flips. You see the king's body hit the road, sliding up to a rock as his neck snaps. The other guards that survive get out of this cart and rush him, and he, with ease, dispatches them and kills them. He starts to like look really confused at the scene. You see him mutter himself. He's like, bandits on a cart? That's a new one for me. And completely unfazed, continues towards Thebes, not looting, not doing anything, just heads on his way.
My jaw is like has been open the last 20 seconds.
Well, what is it?
I don't know if you're going to believe me, to be honest, because I don't believe it myself.
Well, now I think I'm even more likely to believe it because you seem really affected by this.
What's the worst that you could say?
It was Oedipus who killed
What?
me.
I don't believe you.
It was Oedipus.
By himself?
He's
I knew
insanely
there was
strong.
something wrong with him.
No, I don't think you understand. He is ridiculously strong. And like Alexon, like his shock is more so about the strength of Oedipus and the actual events itself. I didn't know he had it in him. And to be fair, I mean, I have a clearer understanding of exactly where it happened. It was an intersection that was between Thebes, the Moral Swamp, and another place I do not remember, but it was a three-way intersection. And I think the crazy thing is, I don't think Oedipus is aware that he killed the king.
You mean like mind control, or
No, I think he believed they were bandits.
illusions?
Well, no, as in the way the scene unfolded, no one really stood and talked. It was just the king was being a fucking dick. And it was just, if anything, it was protection. And Oedipus just, well, it was self-protection, and he killed everyone who was trying to kill him, including the king, who got thrown off the cart.
Okay, well, let's say we believe you, right? At least we are friends with Oedipus. And we are not planning to go back to Thebes anytime soon.
But isn't it? Didn't he send us on the quest for the king?
For what?
No, this was by
Savra.
Salva.
It was
that's
Savra,
true.
Captain
Silva.
Savra.
Remember that Dracona, the
That's
guard?
that's
The one
true.
that beat you.
Yes, she was quite formidable as well. I would like to give another shot if I can when we go back to Thebes, if we go back to Thebes. But regardless, wouldn't Oedipus have known who the king was after the events?
Well, you said it yourself that he was confused. Was that the word you used? Confused? Unaware?
It was unaware. It was unaware, but well, it seems like some kind of investigation was conducted that it was the bandits, right? So I'm sure more hoplites would have gone to the scene, and
If
if
more,
Oedipus,
well, they mentioned a lot of the hoplites died with the king. So I assume, with the loss of men, you have less capacity to do proper investigations.
yes, I assume okay, but yeah, that's what transpired. Yes, Ione.
I believe you. I believe you have this power to see these things. And I believe that you have a beetle in your head.
Alexon is a little like taken aback, but like at the same time, he just kind of like assures himself, stands straight, and he smiles for the first time in like probably a day now, and he looks at Ione and he goes, "Thank you, Ione. I appreciate that. I do have a bug in my head."
Yeah, you keep that cloak to yourself, eh? Now I really don't want it back.
To be honest, I don't really want it anymore either after seeing how shitty the king was. I think maybe just
it's best that we don't share this story with anyone and we keep it to ourselves, but we also tell them that it wasn't the bandits either.
Yeah, well, we can
need
keep it
to
in your
say it was
chest
the
and
Sphinx.
give it to this.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. And Lexon will kind of like volley his chest in front of his like stomach, and he'll like open it, and he'll like just chuck it in there.
Cool. So you open it, you chuck the item in there. This is the first item you sat in this chest, right?
Yep.
As you throw it in there, you close the chest, and you swear you hear like this just strange, sort of somewhat ethereal noise come from the chest as you close the lid.
No.
He will open it.
You open it. And
Remind me where we got the chest
you
again.
open the chest and it is entirely empty.
No!
Remind me where we got the chest again.
From the Sphinx.
The Sphinx.
Sphinx.
Fucking god.
From the spoils.
Can I reach into it? See if I can still feel it, if it's just invisible or if it's gone.
Yeah, you reach in and this chest is empty.
I reach in and it's empty and I look at Alexa and kind of glaringly I'm like, well,
I will kill you, Alexa.
I look at Clementine and was like, I was going to say that. But
Hey, Clementine didn't say that. Clementine didn't say that.
I just look at him and I glare at him and I was like, you can swear that I would have said I'll kill you, Alexa. But Elios is like, oh, you know what? I didn't care about that cloak anyway. Let's go.
Are we not going to talk about this chest? What the fuck was that?
Fuck that chest.
Wait.
I think,
Strange.
well, whatever it is, it might be a portal to some place. Let's not put a person in it and close it, hey?
Is that... I know I've been gone 25 years, but is that just a normal thing that you encounter?
Well, let's try this again. Anybody have a drachme?
Alexan will take a
A
drop.
what?
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll just put the coin in the thing and then close the chest and open it.
Okay, you put a coin in, you close it. This sort of weird ethereal like pop sort of occurs, and you open it, and the drachma is gone.
Ta-da! Magic trick.
Where does it go?
You seem very unsurprised by this, Elio. Have you come across something like this before?
No, I'm just tired. Everything that's happening recently has been one fuckery after the other.
My mother would love this chest.
We weren't really going to talk about the king's death anyway, so I guess this is for the best.
Evidence gone.
I think we
and
should hold on to that onto that chest. We might need it in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. And he'll like kind of just swing it back like his backpack.
Yeah, to dispose of
Things disappear.
things that we want to.
I feel like we should address that he's incredibly strong but he also didn't realize
Mm.
who he was murdering. Like, I don't think we can really just forget about that. That's I'm not saying that he's obviously we don't have all the information, but that's not just something little. That's troubling that he doesn't realize what he's doing. What if he doesn't realize what he's doing and he goes to, I don't know, an orphanage or something and does something even more horrendous?
Well,
But he doesn't realize what he's
it-
doing?
it sounded like it was self-defense.
Yeah,
Based on
Isadora,
Electon's very vulgar, rude words towards the king's behavior. That I'm not
I
going to
think-
quote.
I think what Alexon said was that they never actually saw each other, so he didn't even realize that it was the king who he was defending himself against. Is that right, Alexon?
Yes, the king kind of just died by the cart snapping and him getting thrown off the cart and his neck being snapped. I do not understand how that man was king, to be honest. He seemed very fucking weak. But that being said, he was attacked. I mean, Oedipus, he was attacked by hoplites. They were clearly not dressed to be bandits. So I think Isadora also speaks a very valuable point. He doesn't seem stupid enough to not realize that to this day.
Well,
I
and
think-
that he's sorry,
Yeah.
but that he's so easily to kill.
Well, he was defending himself, Isadora. I think that is important. The guards weren't really being nice about it. They just kind of, first off, they almost ran him over, and then after it narrowly missed him, they doubled back to beat the shit out of him. He was defending himself.
Then we can assume that there was some unholy thing happen, be it manipulation or strength or double personality or whatever it is. Point is, we don't know, nor we do have any lead to confirm what we think.
No,
I
of
suggest
course.
we keep going, and maybe perhaps for the time being, not go to Thebes anytime soon.
Well, yeah, we're not allowed in there, but no, I just mean that, like, obviously we don't have all the information, but it's not something that I can kind of overlook. I think that we should definitely pop a little note, pop it aside, and come back to it once we have a bit more information, but not to forget about it and not to just move on, because that's not something little. That's just what I meant, of course. Because, like I
Something
said,
to keep in
maybe
mind.
he's possessed or something. I don't know.
But just for us is what I'm saying, because he's a king now. So if we go claiming the king killed the previous king to become the king now, that's, you see how that's going to be problematic.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I'm saying I'm not saying we need to do anything right now with
Yeah.
it. I just mean not to forget about it
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
move on.
I agree.
Wonderful. But it is very troublesome, and I think we definitely should try to look for more information, because I understand he's king, but like, what if kings are constantly being threatened, you know? What if this thing that happens to him only happens when he's being threatened, and then,
Well,
you
that
know,
means he's gonna be a king for a very long time, because he's very strong.
yeah, I worry about the people, the casualties that happens in between.
Do you have the luxury to worry about other
What do you,
people?
DM, sorry,
Hmm.
GM.
Yeah.
Can I like try to remember more about the vision? Because my understanding of it was he wasn't in a daze.
No, he wasn't in a daze. It wasn't. He just like was shocked at the moment. He couldn't really hear the people properly because of like the adrenaline rush and everything. It wasn't like a Jekyll Hyde situation. He didn't black out and murder all these people.
Yeah.
He was aware of what he was doing. He just thought that these were, at least from what you could tell, just thought these were well armored bandits and tried to run him over. And he just, in the scene of the moment, killed
but they
him.
didn't look like hoplites.
That's
That's
who
what
are you
it's-
asking
what
these
it-
questions to? Like, again, this is a vision, all right? Like he's
Yeah.
seen these people attack him. Like it's just he didn't seem to be in a daze. You can tell they were hoplites and whatnot, but yeah, for whatever reason, he didn't seem to know or care, and just he had people come up try and kill him, and he killed them.
Yeah, I'll just
Clementine-
re-clarify that to Isadora when she was talking about the days, and say, just like, I don't think it was anything like that. That he was self-aware and self-defense.
Okay.
Clementine, like this
Okay.
whole time,
I
has been
misunderstood
very bored by this conversation, and she's kind of like picking her nails. And she basically just sums it up and says, "It's the same old story. Men killing men for power. It's always been that way, and it'll be that way for a long time after we're all dead."
Not
Right.
wrong,
No, I
suppose.
completely I misunderstood I misunderstood.
But
I'll
I think it's
I'll
still
take
safe
back.
to. I think it's still
Yeah.
safe to worry, Isadora. But
Thank you.
I think for now, well, like it's we have other things to.
No, of course, and it seems like now that you've clarified, it's not as dangerous for innocence, I should say. Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure of that.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Well then, yes. Sorry, but please completely ignore what I just said. It was sorry. It was my fault. I misunderstood.
If you were thinking about the innocence of Thebes, Isadora, I think that's admirable.
Thank you. Thank you, Alexon. No, I just it's the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear something like that. So, and I wasn't, and as we know now, I wasn't listening properly. So, that's all right. We can move on. Where are we heading to now? We're gonna go to that spot where it happened, or are we going somewhere else? Somewhere else.
Well, I think based on his psychometry, whatever that thing is, the thingy. I don't think he mentioned it. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think he
don't
would
think
go like
he's aware
rhythm
of
psychometry,
psychometry.
and then he doesn't. Nah. So I would just go like, well, whatever it is he did. I'm assuming we don't need to go to that place anymore. Where else did we need to go? There was the probably visiting the Moral Swamp. Did you want to see the fungal
Fungal
youth?
Ute
But there's also the matter of the two titans, the
in the
people
Ashen
who could
Fissure.
indeed
Yeah.
Prometheus and Epimetheus.
I would also like to point out that the Ashen Fissure leads to the underworld. That is very, very, very dangerous. I would like to make sure that we're done with everything else before we go there.
I overheard.
Alright.
Um, I apologize. It was quite loud.
It's
But
okay.
I believe my path will end there eventually.
Where?
What do you mean?
Tartarus.
You're going to the other world?
A theory, a working theory. But would you say that we want to go to the Moral Swamp right now? That would be the most
Um,
advisable route.
I would like to head to Futurus. I just got some personal because unfortunately I don't have any means of getting word back to Futurus. I can while you guys are at the Moral Swamp, I'm happy to keep on heading to Futurus just to save time, but
No,
I do
no.
need to go there.
We can go on the way. We can stop by Mom's house.
Yeah.
We can sleep there, and then we can go to your place.
All right,
It's
that
on the
sounds
way.
good. I don't
It's-
want to be a burden.
No,
It's because it's gonna be really quick. I just need to speak to someone.
I think I would come with you regardless.
Thank you, Ione. I appreciate that.
Does that sound acceptable? Maybe that thief is on the way as well. The one that stole money years ago.
Oh, that's right. That is on the way. Where was
But we're not
that?
going back to Thebes for a long time, so maybe it can be 16 years, you know?
Well, we can have a look. So he was,
Where was he, DM?
So
it
you
was
were-
road west,
To the west?
It was
and
here?
it was next.
Oh,
It was
So-
a lake hiding in a forest on the left. I've got
Yeah,
it
it's
here.
on the way.
Yeah, it is on the way. I have road west, lake, hiding in forest on the left.
Well, if it is on the way, I reckon
Thief, then my home, then Dora's home.
yes. Clementine, did you need to grab anything from your establishment on the way, or?
Clementine kind of like seems a bit reluctant because she wants to go back to make sure that Saloon is okay, and she also wants to grab extra clothes, but she knows that they're on a tight schedule.
Thebes
And
is
I'm pretty
kinda
sure that it
dangerous.
would. Yeah, and Thebes is kind of dangerous, and also we already went past it, so we'd have to double back to go back. So she kind of like reluctant. Yeah, Thebes is back that way.
Yeah, but that's the way you're
Yeah,
going.
but
on the
we're
way.
going that way.
It's on the way. Yeah, we're going that way.
Oh!
Can
Yeah.
Isadora see like you kind of like hesitating with your answer?
Yeah.
I'm sure we can stop by. I think it's it's on the way and
Wait!
oh
Huh?
Isadora
Yes?
kind of like not Isadora. Oh my god, I'm not Isadora.
What the?
Clementine kind of like shoots out and like grabs hold of Isadora's wrist and be like, I really appreciate you trying to be kind to me, but I think it's probably about time I told you guys what happened to me before I came on this journey.
Oh,
I-
okay.
Do we? Okay, before we get into more dialogue, do you want to go for break first? Because I'm like, we've been standing on this road for 25 minutes. So do you want to go have break first and then come back and we'll have you talk while you travel somewhere?
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, we just
I'm-
really love
I'm
role
glad. I'm glad. You,
playing.
look, this campaign is meant to be a year. At this point, it's gonna be like 3. All right.
Amazing.
So that is.
We're
the,
here for it. We're here for it.
No, but go have your break first because I've been looking at the clock since like 4:25. I'm like, I'll send them to break soon. And the conversation kept going. I'm like, I'll send them to break soon. Break soon. But I'm putting my foot down. I'm putting my foot down now.
15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 minutes. I'll be back in 10, but we'll
Okay.
you guys don't
You
have
come
to
back
back
at
till
5?
5. Yes.
Okay, I'll be back in 10 as well.
It's like, oh my god, no, stop! No more dialogue! No more dialogue! Alright, cool. We'll be back in
Okay.
15. I will
See
send
you
this to the
then.
BRB screen. Alright, BRB stream. Perfect. It's like the perfect little checkpoint. Alrighty, we are back from break and jumping back in. Now, real quick, Clementine, are we going to your establishment or not?
Well, I asked the group what they thought. because I was gonna tell them what I saw, and I was gonna like what I experienced in my road to Delphi, and ask them whether or not they think it's safe for us to return there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That checks out. It's what I thought you were going to do, but that checks out. All right. Cool.
I'm
Cool.
sorry.
Cool. Alrighty. Go crazy.
So Clementine like kind of starts to agree, but then goes, "Wait!" and grabs Isadora's arm and says, "I really appreciate that you're trying to be so accommodating, and I appreciate your kindness, but I think I need to tell you what I experienced before I left for Delphi."
Oh.
All right.
Is she saying that just to Isadora, or can everyone hear that?
No, yeah. I'm saying it to everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
Clementine's gonna kind of like look around and be like, before I left to go to Delphi, I met and spoke to the new god. I forget how to pronounce her name.
Not going to help you.
Optatia.
You shouldn't have bailed her out. It'd be funny.
Sorry.
Optatia. Is that it? Optatia?
Optatia.
Yeah.
You met a new god?
Yes, she was standing right in front of me. She was posing as a colleague that I'd worked with for a few days, and it would have been longer than a few days, right, Mr. DM?
Mhm.
Yeah. I was working with her side by side for a while, and just before I left, she revealed herself to me. She was fine, didn't seem too mean, but my only fear is that we did just help a prophet escape their clutches. Do you think it's safe for us to go to where one may be living?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, like I think that because they've taken our loved ones, they know who we are. So
They know, and they are in Teeps, not just this one that you just mentioned, but the other one that is with the king right now, right? What was their name? Porphyrion?
Porphyrion.
Porphyrion. and their champion are also there, presumably still. So, I don't think it's a good idea for us to go anywhere near Thebes because we still haven't quite figured out what they want with us.
Yeah, of
Clementine
course.
kind of nods solemnly, like she's sad that she can't check up on her mother figure, Celine, fuck. No, Saloon. I don't know how to
Um,
Okay.
Oh, all right.
And she kind of is sad that she can't check up on her, but and also sad that she'll have to not get her special soaps and all of that from her home, but she understands that the danger's too much, so kind of just nods and says, yes, I think it might be best if we avoid it for now.
Sorry. I hope
It's okay.
I wish it was different, but
Yeah, I have also met a new god, but we should talk about that along the way.
Hell yeah! All right, Ione, you are the road lady.
Sure.
As
Sure.
as you guys chat and walk.
Yeah, I speed walk.
Yes.
take the road, Ione.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
guys
don't
can
know.
chat.
I was just gonna say, well, I don't know. I encountered bandits like I mentioned before. Just when I set to Thebes and arrived at the docks, 3 bandits, I believe, or 2, fought them off, but they managed to get me, and a cat lady turned into a winged, glowing-eyed lady and snapped their necks and saved me. Next, I woke up somewhere in Thebes vicinity, so I walked in, and that's when I met Clementine. So I've encountered a new god before.
All I've met is a dead person. Wow. And you guys doubt the bug in Alexon's. Oh, whatever.
Well, I met a person, not a bug in my head, so...
You met a winged cat lady? Is that what you said?
Well, she had wings on her headband, I believe, and wings on her boots.
Right, okay. Uh-huh.
Did she give you her name?
When she was a cat, her name was Nina, but I doubt that was her real name.
That's a pretty cat-like name.
I gave her fish, and maybe that's why she saved my life.
She saved your life, and now they're stealing our loved one. Interesting.
It's definitely very conflicting.
I believe they
You
are...
can stop there.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I believe they are not in cahoots, so to say.
Right.
Cool.
Whatever
Alright.
So they're
cahoots
not
is.
they're not
So
on a
dark.
team.
Uh-oh.
Right. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, wow, it's getting dark.
So you
What even
guys,
is cahoots?
you guys are walking. You make your way, sort of following Ione's lead here, as this is somewhere she's been before. As you guys arrive at Umbra Lake, which is sort of a choke point between.
I'm waiting on GM.
Yep, I haven't put you down yet. Just give me a
Oh,
sec.
okay.
Is where she met Bupe.
Yes, yeah. This is where you pit stopped with Butte.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are making your way, you come past like the southernmost entrance to Umbra Lake. At this point, it is very much night. You guys have been walking throughout the rest of the afternoon. It is probably about 9-10 p.m. at this point. And as you step in, you see this. For those of you who haven't been this way, so Ione's been this way before. Isadora would have come this way, but everybody else may have never crossed through this area before. And so as you come in, you see this like single building, sort of looks something like a tavern, propped up, overlooking this large, very fog-covered lake, like this set mist over the top of it. It is extremely serene and quiet at the moment as you guys start to make your way.
The swamp is just over the bridge, but I think we should rest up at the inn here. I've been here before. It's a good place.
I think that's a good idea. Better safe than sorry, right?
Hmm.
After all this talking, I need a drink.
Oh, maybe I can have a drink again.
You've been to this inn, Ione?
Sorry?
You've been to this inn? Is that what you said?
Why are you so
Yes.
small, brother?
Yes, I passed through here on my way to the temple where we met. I met a very friendly what do you call the frog people again?
Ribbit.
Ribbit. I met a very friendly ribbit here.
I'm just quickly doing something so the stream is hidden at the moment. All right. As you guys approach, you see a figure standing at the door. He's like got this greeny blue sort of ghostly presence to
It's
him
cool.
as he stands there and he knocks on the door. Just
Oh.
in.
Ayani looks around. Do the other people also see him?
They sure can.
Can I pull out my Cephas? my,
Wow.
which I assume is glowing or something.
Yeah, 100% if you want to.
Yeah, I do that. I
Wait,
pull it out, but I
Elliot,
don't
wait.
like aim it at him. I just pull it out.
Wait, it's fine. It's well,
Just be ready.
Elio. Wait, you've got your sword out.
He turns towards you, and you notice, though he looks, though he's dead, you can see this figure is younger. But you see something familiar in his eyes. You can't make what it is, but there's something about this person that just catches you and sort of gives you this sort of slight familiarity. Like you swear you know this person.
Like all of us?
All of you.
so familiar.
Wait, do we see the leopard cloak?
Yeah, you do see the cloak, but it is not the same as the one that you have. It is
Alright.
a white cloak of regal look, but it's not the same.
Okay, yeah. I was just like, wait a minute. Is this the same? Yeah. Yeah, well, my sword is out. It's doing that shimmering, glowing magic thing that I still don't know what it's about, but I don't really aim it at him. I just like have it ready on the side. I don't know, I just call out like, can we help you?
As you do that, even though he's staring at you guys, he looks unfocused, and then in a moment he blinks and appears in front of Alexon. And Alexon, being this close, you're able to make out this figure and who he is, and you can see him to be a younger Creon. As he stands in front of you, he's like, "You wanted to be king, didn't you? This is you, yes."
Are you the rude king from Thebes?
No. I am not the rude king. I am Creon. I am what should have been the mighty king Creon before I was struck down.
Struck down? Did you hand over your position to Oedipus after he... I'm confused. How are you dead?
I was killed by Uranus, champion of Alcyonius. What you see before you is me at what I should have been. my best form, my strongest form.
Why? Why can't they see you as well?
I'm not sure. Your underworld, this doesn't seem to be keeping us back. I just left. I just walked out.
You can't go to the underworld?
Oh, I was there. But I left.
What? Oh, this is madness.
Yeah. I've been looking for you, actually. As he's like
Looking at
gesturing at
Alexa?
Alexon, yeah.
I'm gonna step away and be more closer to the ladies.
As he puts his hand, he's like, you said to me that you wanted to be king.
I did, but it wasn't really explained what king meant, so I don't know if you remember, but I redacted my
Oh, well,
request to be king.
I've come to give you a present.
All right.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and it sort of goes through a little bit. As he's not really a corporeal form, he's like, here you go. A little bit of strength, a little power of a king. And as he grants you this power, you feel this like temporary resolve, this strength. You essentially get advantage on whatever your next roll is. He's like, but guess what, Alexon? It comes at a cost. And he disappears. Just out of there. Fucks off.
Wait, I didn't even... What?
What a sus guy.
Do I feel like inner strength or something?
You feel inner strength. You feel this like enthused somewhat. And you don't notice, but everyone around you does. As standing there, you guys all see a blade just floating above the head of Alexon, just hovering.
What is that, blade? Did he just curse you? This is not right. That people should not be walking in here.
When Alexon looks up, does he see the blade?
Yeah. You look up and you see this blade just sitting there. There's this corn in the road. There's corn here.
Can I reach to touch it?
As you try and reach up, it just lifts above you, sort of out of reach.
That's quite ominous. Can I reach and touch it with my C-Force?
You want to touch it with your C-Force?
Yeah.
All right. As you walk over and reach to touch it with your C-Force, it shifts away slightly. Can you give me a duality roll?
Oh. Uh-oh. All right. Oh. Set A with fear.
Shifts to you.
Oh. So I see it kind of. Boom.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like it's gone, Alexon.
Elliot, it's over you now.
Wait, so what did you do to get it?
And the
I
power
tried to
immediately
interact with it.
leaves you as well, Alexon. As it shifts to him, he starts to feel more empowered.
Well, Alexon, take it back, please.
Sure. And he'll go and he'll try to imitate exactly what Elio did.
Yep, all right, give us a duality.
So are you just going to touch it? Like, is that...
He just tried to jab at it with his sword.
It's a crit.
Oh,
no!
Yeah, with a crit, you stab at it, it moves up, but it stays very, very much firmly on top of Elio. It does not come to you at all.
Yeah, you just hear me grumble and, oh, fuck. Is it the first time touch thing? Oh, fuck.
Wait,
Alright, I'm getting a drink.
wait,
Okay, well, express.
I need to examine it. It could be a curse. Maybe I can help.
Sure. sure
I will
whatever it is
come
you
have
do.
a drink with
Let's go into the tavern where it's safe, and then we can reassess what we need to do about this freaky sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
you.
I'm not scared at all. It's just a sword dangling above my
Cool.
head.
I'm gonna hide it, but it is basically hovering above you now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know. Cool. You
I'll,
walk
I'll
up.
just put a
Open?
torch. So, it's
So the
pretty
door is closed, and you walk up and you try and open the door, and it doesn't budge.
That's unusual.
Sorry, we're not open tonight. There was a
Hello?
ghostly individual.
He's
and
gone now.
okay, yeah, sure. I'm so sorry, but you'll have to go and find somewhere else to stay for the night.
He's
Uh,
gone now.
No.
individual.
Look, I'm sure he definitely is gone, and you're all definitely living normal people. Because that's a common occurrence around this lake. Is we definitely don't get a whole lot of ghosts and stuff. But I just I'm so sorry. We had a spillage. There's a beer, mead all over the floor, and yeah, I can't help you tonight. I'm so sorry. Dang.
And
Valentine's gonna kind of gently rest her hand against the door and say, "We've been traveling very far. Surely there's something you can do for us?" And she's gonna kind of put on a little like lilt to her voice to try and convince him.
All right, give us a presence, but I want a 20.
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna use my experience of social butterfly to add a +2.
And while she's doing that, what are you doing there?
Oh, can I possibly, I want to kind of go around to see if there's, open windows and stuff to kind of show our face, be like, yo.
You can see the windows there. You can glance through them. Having a bit of a look through, you see this, small fawn man darting around. What'd you get?
I've got an
18 with
18 with
fear.
fear.
So
Yeah.
close.
And as you're he's like, look, I'm so sorry. I just, please don't look through the windows. I just, there's a nice hermit, in over to, if you go around and then sort of follow, cross the bridge, go a little bit, he's trying to stumble out directions to the west, sort of southwest. There's a hermit there. I'm sure he'd let you stay for the night, but yeah, you can't stay here. I'm so sorry.
Would I know this hermit?
You do not know this hermit, but the location of this hermit's house seems to line up with the location of another place that you were given.
Okay.
We'll see.
The bank thief. I just want to go you clearly do look and see that I am a person, yes, on the window.
Oh, why are you floating at the window?
There is a railing, you buffoon.
Please respect my
Hello.
wishes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you can't come in.
Elliot,
All
you
right.
have a literal floating sword above your head. This man is already scared.
Oh, I'm a ghost. Because you sent us away, we will haunt you until you are dead.
No, please, don't do that, please. I'm sorry.
He's lying. We're not gonna haunt you. Please rest well. Thank you.
Elliot, why would you say that? This man is
He was being
terrifying.
Ghosts
Yeah, good.
everywhere.
good.
As he runs upstairs, and you guys are left alone outside the building.
I guess we go to wherever the fuck that hell place
So
is.
the
Well,
directions given to
Good
you
luck.
were to
We were
follow.
gonna send some good coins.
The directions he gave you were to follow the path, sort of up east, northeast, around, and
So,
and out. And yeah, again, Ione does know this road. This is where she traveled. She's spoken to this man before.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm just waiting for, pushing Ione. Lead the way.
Okay,
Alexa and
I'm
Clementine, are
leading.
you just chilling at the house?
Not following.
Okay.
Come on.
No, I was spraying stuff on my eyebrow.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
Pacing, pacing.
as Clementine
This
or
way.
in
What?
So
What?
While you guys are making your way around, you do sort of notice that in this lake, every so often you glance across and you see almost like a figure like moving just around it. That they always seem to have these weird sort of ethereal bluey green tints to them. If you were just to guess, you'd assume that they're ghosts just in the water moving around.
Just letting them go from the
Ooh.
underworld back into the world where they don't belong. It's just terrible. It's terrible. It's not right. It shouldn't be right.
Well, whoever that Perry boy is, I clearly do not like her.
Me neither.
Wasn't she the cause of Miss Pythia's demise?
Yes,
Tripped
that is
Alexon,
true.
was it?
Yep.
Is it much further, Ione? I'm getting very tired.
We're almost there.
All right, I will jump you to the map so you don't have to continue walking for no reason.
Yeah.
All right. So,
We're so close
Cool.
to getting that fucking
Yeah.
check, man.
just off, bro. Just off.
I nearly tag teamed, but
Don't worry, I give that man nightmares.
All right. So,
dog.
Evil.
as you guys are
What?
walking, it's now well and truly around like midnight. You guys light your torches so you can see. And you find like a mud road that splits off, sort of heading down south. You break through a part of the trees, and then you come across and see this like rickety fence, and then what looks like a small shed of some sort. And beyond that, you see a small hut.
Which one is the hermit's place, Ione?
Okay, it's this one. Just let's be friendlier than for. Maybe I should take.
I'm always friendly.
You're really not.
Yeah, that was definitely uncalled for that poor Tevin keeper.
Where's the entrance? I'm just gonna jump the fence. Fuck this. That is the entrance here, right?
I think it's here.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
that's the pen. Okay, that's the pen. My bad.
I just jump
Elio.
over.
I was
Elio,
about to walk into the pen.
Yeah.
you didn't jump fence though, did you?
Uh,
Oh, you did?
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I moved my tokens.
Okay, so you jump the fence. There's a couple things, right? As you do,
Oh god.
so first, let me just change some stuff.
No.
I hate you. I will kill you, Elio.
With kindness.
So you jump the
No.
fence, and like stirring awake, this sort of older cow stands like up to look at you, and is
Aw.
just like staring at you intently. It's chill. There's you see a fucking donkey move past, and you hear just ever so slightly like a metallic rattle come from inside this shed.
To my right.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
I wanna. Can I approach the cow, just very calmly, and I wanna kind of just give it a scratch and a pat.
Aw.
You scratch the cow and give it a pat, and it affectionately moos at you.
Aww.
But the moo is audible.
Yeah. And does the rattling get louder?
No.
Okay.
Elio.
Yes.
Where did
Sorry.
he get off to?
I'm fond of cows. Always
Oh.
have been for some reason.
He's mumbling to himself. We can't hear you. You're all the way down the road.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was just petting some cows.
Oh,
They're-
okay.
they're-
Well,
they're quite cute.
hopefully this Oh, I don't know if it's a gentleman or a lady, but hopefully they let us stay and you can
Hope so.
hang out
I
with the
go-
cows again.
I go up to the door. Is it open?
It is. So you walk past. It is midnight, right?
Ah,
And as you walk up to this hut, you see this figure sitting back in a chair next to a desk. There's some cheese on the desk. He is draped in this long, very thick leather coat. And he sort of tilts his head towards you. He's like, "What business do you have here?"
Good evening, sir. We're travelers in search of a place to stay for the night.
A place to stay. You're not some damned gold collectors.
No, I'm the daughter of the witch from the hut in the swamp, if you know
From
her.
the swamp?
Yeah.
You better not be one of those pesky prophets.
Nope, no, we're not prophets. Nope, definitely not prophets, sir.
Fine. You could come in. He doesn't turn towards you at all. He just stays seated there as he sort of sits back at his desk.
Okay,
Can
can we?
I grab Ione
Yeah?
before she goes in?
Yeah?
And I'm just like, have you met the man? Why is he trusting us to go inside and he
Good question.
didn't even look at you once?
Have I met the man before? I have
You've
met him
never
once,
met
right?
this individual.
Never met him? Okay.
Never met this individual.
Well, I've never really met this man before.
All the windows are open. The door is also open.
Yeah.
The man didn't look at you yet invited you in.
Yeah. Sir, could we perhaps stay with your animals in the barn?
No,
Maybe that would be... No?
you do not go near or touch my barn.
Oh, okay.
There is plenty of room here on the floor for you if you need it.
I sneakily scooch back to the back of the land to Isadora and I whisper, when I was petting the cows, there was rattling, chains, something mechanical, something metallic inside the barn. I don't like this situation.
And she'll whisper like he has someone chained up there or something.
I pull out my bow.
Oh, you love your moves.
Yeah, I pull out my bow and I kind of try to get a shot at the guy from his blind spot at the open window, but I don't shoot. I just kind of nudge the guys to kind of, go if they want to, but I got a clear shot is what I'm implying.
You please be careful. He has only offered us to stay. He has not shown any kind of
I'm not doing anything.
I know, I'm just saying bad things can happen if you do something like this before he has.
Are you going to stand outside all night? I do not have patience.
I'm coming in. What's the problem with the prophet?
Prophets? Not prophets. I don't care about prophets. There was one, a pest. Little mushroom thing.
Right, fun girl. Yep. What happened?
That
just
is
kind of
none
sit
of
down
your
on the ground.
none of your business. Clementine, can you give me real quick an instinct as you walk sort of towards the window?
Yeah, because I was gonna say I was kind of like Clementine as she's walking in, she's looking around and like watching everything, and so I'm also gonna use just another day in paradise, which is basically Clementine's version of what like looking for anything that may be a sign of danger or that she's in a bad situation. So that gives me a +2. I spend a hope to do that. An instinct roll. I don't have any pluses to that, so here we go.
A crit. A crit is
Nice,
so.
nice.
You walk in and your eyes are glancing around this room. You know a dangerous spot when you see one. You can't really track it, but you swear under the table there's like the slithering of a snake. It's not attached to him or anything like that, but it sort of moves and sits, and then it comes in the light. You see just this snake sitting there. These glowing green eyes stare back at you. You see this bow sitting at the end of the bed, but most startling to you is that outside, sort of next to a little set up campfire, seems to be a patch of ground that is blooming with all these different kinds of mushrooms, just intensely growing from this part of the ground. You see loose earth and, yeah, these vibrant, colourful mushrooms just coming out of it.
Am I getting a really bad vibe? Because, like,
You are getting a very bad vibe.
okay, she's gonna kind of, with a lot of grace, kind of, she's done her rounds, she's looked around, she's gotten that there's a bad vibe. She's gonna, still pretending, like, kind of putting on an act that she's still just walking around. And as she walks past Ione, she's gonna just gently touch her on the arm and, like, kind of give her a look of, like kind of move her eyes towards the door and be like, quite a nice cabin that you have out here. Do you live all alone? And
If
then
it's
she keeps
so
walking.
nice, why are you leaving?
Can I see
Make sure-
Clementine at this point? Yeah.
Yeah, you can see she's shifting away from the cabin.
From one of my new abilities, I want to activate telepathy, spending one hope to open a line of mental communication with one target I can see. This connection lasts until the next rest. So I'm gonna use that and establish a telepathic link with Clementine. And just go, is everything alright? You look fancy.
Oh, you go.
He shifts his
Clementine-
chair around to turn towards you all. You see this brown leather cloaked figure, and under the hood of this, where his face is heavily obscured, you see these piercing green eyes, like this almost poison green.
Clementine's gonna put on a very, like, charming smile. While she's thinking in her head back to Elio, she's gonna kind of recount what she noticed and how she's feeling to him in her mind. But as she's like kind of like she's putting on an act, she's not like shying away. She puts on a charming smile and like kind of looks at him and says, shit. She kind of looks at him and says, we just wanted to come in and have a look. We did see a tavern back there, so we weren't sure if we would stay here or at the tavern. So I'm just going to chat with my friends about the options that we have.
I have offered you sanctuary, yet I do not hear one thank you yet.
Thank you
Grim
very much,
psychometry
sir.
this person while just staring at him.
You want to grim psychometry him?
Yep.
Is this something he'll notice?
No, I'm just kind of inspecting.
Okay.
So
Give us a roll.
Inspecting a creature. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, please.
If you fail this, he will probably
Brother,
notice.
I'm already so tempted to just lose the arrow right now. especially after fucking Clementine's
19
like,
with hope, I
I
succeed.
saw all these.
19 with hope. All right. So you're there. The conversation, though this conversation seems tense, the man is relaxed. You glare into him and you see maybe a day ago. He is relaxing at his house. A knock on his door. A small fungal girl comes in.
Oh no.
The conversation doesn't really, it's muffled for some reason. You're not sure why, but she starts yelling. She's demanding answers. She drags him outside and points towards the shed. And you see he stands at his full height, and in this vision, his full height is almost double to triple this little girl's height. With one swift grab, he picks her up and snaps her neck like a twig. You see her body dragged into the backyard, thrown into a hole, and he covers it over. And yeah, that's what you see.
No.
Ooh.
Alexon will probably react. I mean, okay, wait. Before he does, if he just takes a glance behind his shoulder, what does Elio look like in this moment?
I'm drawing my bow full.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
ready.
Alexon will take his Siphos and he will kind of put it next to the guy's neck. And he goes, "You don't really treat your guest well, do you? I know what you did to the little girl."
He doesn't even break a sweat. He is so calm. This moment is like, before this starts, I just want to make sure. Is this what you want?
Spartan kick.
Cool.
Spartan kick.
You send your boot. Please give me a strength 20
Ooh.
as
Oh
you kick
no!
at this figure.
Cool. All right.
Oh no!
Question: how many experiences can one use in a move?
One.
One.
Shit! Oh no, this is not good.
All right. I will use my experience. It's strength, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully +0. Let's go. Anything. Nah, that's all I can do.
Oh man.
The
17 will
foot lands as his hand grabs and just holds it. He shoves you back and he stands up from his seat. As he does.
Use my arrow?
Yeah, you can. You can 100% send your arrow. I will need from you a finesse or agility 20. Your choice.
Fuck me. Oh no! I don't. To clarify, DM, the player, don't really want to do this, but as Elio, he would 100% shoot the shot. So this is the attack roll with the bow, right?
Yeah, no, you're just making a straight
Just a
finesse
straight
or
agility.
agility. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh well, it'll be the same roll. Oh brother, it is a 17 with a bow.
The arrow flies towards, and in real time, you watch as he slaps this arrow away. Like he parries the arrow. You see one of the snakes slither out from under the desk up his leg as another one crawls out, like slithers out from under the bed, as these two snakes sort of travel up his body as he stands. And as he stands at full height, Alexon, you start to look up as the figure in front of you throws off his armor and he's like, "I've destroyed gods. What do you think you're gonna do?"
Oh, we're so fucked.
So thick.
What the
So thick. I fucking love this guy. Why does he look so cool?
Oh no!
He's hard. He's hard.
All right.
Roll.
You're all in combat now, well and truly.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Can we go back to the Gorgon?
We skipped to the boss fight, guys. Almost he swatted away. Oh, no.
All right.
Anything that people can. I have something that doesn't need a roll.
I have a debuff. Do you want me to debuff him first?
What does the debuff do?
Vulnerable.
That's making advantage A.
Vulnerable.
Gives us advantage, I think.
This means you're knocked over, scrambling to keep your balance, caught off guard. Like to see more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it gives you advantage.
I don't need an advantage, so maybe
I spend a fear.
fuck.
He rushes forward towards you, Clementine, as his hand
He's sexist.
his hand just dives straight at you. He gets a 25 to hit.
Yep.
God.
His hand
Clementine's
grabs.
gonna like scream.
He does 45 physical damage as his hand closes around your throat, and you feel your windpipe just start to break under the pressure of his hand.
Well, okay. I'm gonna use an armor slot to make it. What is it? I only mark.
You'd
2?
like 2, I assume.
I doubt you. Clementine's just like
Okay.
really
clawing-
strong.
She's clawing at his hand and gasping for breath and uselessly trying to
Oof.
kick her dainty little legs out at him.
Can I immediately?
I'm gonna mark a stress to hex them. When they
Ooh,
when they cause an ally in close range to mark a hit point, I can hex them. I'm gonna mark a stress to hex.
Okay.
Nice. As a reaction to Clementine getting grabbed, I
Yep.
want to rush as close as I can to this opening, and I want to. I have something called an arcane barrage. Once per rest, spend any number of hope and shoot magical projectiles that start the target within close range. I'm assuming I'm in close range. And then roll a number of d6s equal to hope spent. I'm going to use all my hope, which
Okay.
is all 6. So that would be 66s.
Mhm.
And I will roll damage. 20 damage as kind of like in a fit of panicked rage, my hands flare out and the fingertips spew flame
That's nice.
that kind of embeds itself on his.
Cool. His passive, Faltering Armor, comes into play, and he reduces the damage by 9. So you do 1 point of damage. I use a fear. He attacks. He uses Shattering Strike, mark a stress, to make a standard attack against all targets within very close range. So he's going to attack all 3 of you that are standing right in front of him.
No.
Boom. First one, Ione, 21. Second one, Clementine, 26.
Oh
Alexon, 24. So he lets go of Clementine's throat.
Yeah,
He's like,
from the...
when you get to the underworld, make sure to pass to Peribaway that Hercules sent you. As his hand grips at you, Clementine, and you immediately take 35 points of physical damage.
My God.
Okay, wait, hold on. On top of the thing that he did before, because then if that's the case, I'm dead.
Sorry,
No,
35 was
the
to
number
Ione,
was
sorry.
to hit.
So yeah, he's hit you with this one,
Oh,
but
okay.
Ione just took 35. My apologies. Clementine,
Okay.
you take 28.
Okay, yeah. So
It's a severe damage
yeah,
anyway.
I use
I'm
another
doing
armor
two.
slot.
Mhm.
I
I'm
use
doing the
another
same.
armor slot. If he
Mhm.
hits me again, I'm dead.
And Alexon, you take 43 points of physical damage.
Mother of
Jesus.
God.
Oh my God. Guys, run away, guys.
He's like, ooh, you take a lot more of a beating than the regulars. This is gonna be fun.
Wait. Alexander will kind of like put his hand, like coughing out blood, and he'll go, "Did you say, tell Peribaway Hercules sent you?"
And he turns towards you. He's like, you're damn right I did. And I spend a fear as he attacks you again.
Oh no.
22 to hit. Alexon, you take 38 points of physical damage.
Okay, I'm gonna slot that again.
Run away, guys. Don't fucking talk to this guy. Don't fucking talk.
Alexon will like cough out blood. He'll look at Clementine, really hurt next to him as well. He's like, "We're not gonna stand here and take this," and initiate a tag team attack with Clementine.
Oh, this guy! He's stupid!
Can I do something? Please?
Yeah. It's
Oh, mine doesn't take rolls. I just want to
Okay.
add I just want to do my elemental and change into a bear, please.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, that's
100%.
good. That's
Can
good.
You
I-
shift into a bear.
Can I like, cause Clementine, he dropped Clementine, right? And she's like literally on the ground, like. Can I like? She wouldn't just sit there and like. She would be trying to crawl away. So can Clementine start to crawl away?
I spend a
Like, to
fear
the door?
as you try and crawl, and he
no.
lurches forward and tries to stomp on your back as you're on the ground. He gets a
Can I body
21. Well, you're
Is it
outside. You're outside. With a 21, he stamps down on your back, Clementine. You take 37 points of physical damage.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
God.
down.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
so I'm
no.
going to so Clementine's gonna pass the fuck out.
Is that what you're choosing to
Yeah.
avoid death?
Yeah, I don't have good luck with rolls, and if I do anything else, I'll die. So
Okay.
yeah, Clementine passes out.
All right.
Avoid death.
Alexon,
Okay.
Alexon in this moment, he'll probably be enraged and he'll take a swing.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my Blood Maledict. So I'm going to spend 3 hope.
Yep.
And I have advantage on this hit.
Have you got the morphs
Can
for that?
No, I don't
Before
have
he-
more for my bear. Before he rolls, can I try and like
Get Clementine the fuck
get
out.
Clementine out? Yeah.
You can try.
Look at that bear!
All right. So you make your attack. She's trying to drag Clementine out. We'll say that she is able to move forward and drag Clementine as the bear just to the door, because you're keeping him preoccupied with your attack. So go for it.
With advantage. +2. 24 with hope.
That'll hit.
2d10, 1d6, plus 11. I get to re-roll my 2s, so that's 6 plus 11, 17, and a d10 and a d6. Get to re-roll that too, so 17 plus 9 is, what is that, 26 plus 30 damage.
All right. His passive kicks in. He drops 7 from that, so it's 23, which is 1 point. All right.
This is so annoying. That's the one time we get into a fucking real battle that we can't run away. It's something that we can't win.
Don't speak yet. Don't speak yet.
I
Is
spend
it
a
our
fear.
turn?
I spend a
God damn
fear as he uses Shattering Strike to attack the two within close distance.
Oh god.
Sorry, hold on. First one is a 21. Second one is a 17. Ione, you
Yep.
take 33 physical.
Oh my god.
And
Yep, I'm marking
Alexon,
my last armor slot and taking 2.
Alexon, you take 32.
One more hit and I'll be down as well.
Me.
Armor slot. Alexon's got 3 more hits in him.
Whew.
But I am going to consume a
Is
hit
it
point
back-
with the blood that's flowing and give myself my talisman.
Cool, cool, cool.
Is that our spotlight now?
Yeah, back to you guys.
I'm gonna crawl over.
Can I move the
Clementine and
fuck
come
away?
in.
We're gonna do this little swapper. I'm gonna move the fuck away from here.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand. You don't get to leave. I'm killing you all here.
Why?
Because you asked the wrong questions and you tried to kick me.
Okay. Can I do something?
Yeah.
I would like to use Voice of Dread. I can magically speak directly into the ears of creature I can see to torment them, and I'm gonna spellcast roll against them, and then they mark a stress and become vulnerable.
Mhm.
So I'm spellcast roll +4, I'm gonna do-
Spellcast roll.
2 + 4, That is an 18 with hope.
An 18 with hope just hits him.
Oh my god.
Marcus stress become vulnerable, and I didn't give you any fear.
All right.
Is
Nice.
Spotlight still with us?
Yep,
Yeah.
Spotlight's still with you guys.
Can I... Oh,
You're rolling with advantage. D10.
can I fireman carry Clementine?
Give us a strength, see if you can pick her up. You don't have to beat his difficulty, you just have to beat a 10.
Okay. Can I... I don't have hope. Okay.
I'll like move
It's a
myself. in the
23
way.
with fear.
So 23 with
Oh.
fear, two things happen. You succeed in picking her up, but the sword above you drops. And as you throw her, throw her over your shoulder, the sword stabs down into your other shoulder and disappears,
Mm.
but you lose 1 hit point.
Permanently?
No, just
Oh, just take one,
You just
okay.
lose, you just lose her
Okay,
health. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I take her on the other shoulder gets hit. And kind of just from the adrenaline of that hit and the situation alone, can I cast Rally? It was just like a rallying speech of just, we can't win this, get the fuck out.
I'm gonna say no because you did roll
Nah.
with fear, so it does jump to his turn. As he marks another stress, he
DM hates us.
shoves past you guys to get in between the whole group and uses Shattering Strike to attack you all again. Everyone in that proximity besides Ione is going to get hit.
Wait,
What
what
were you
does
going
that
to say?
mean?
When
not gonna hit.
an adversary within melee range deals damage to you, they take 1d10 magic damage.
Cool. So when he hits
from
you,
me.
you'll... So if he hits you, I suppose. All right. Well, he gets an 11 on you, so I assume that doesn't hit.
11 on me.
Mhm.
My evasion is
okay.
11.
So you duck under this attack. The 23
Wait,
hits...
is it if it meets it beats? Because I have an evasion of 11.
Oh, okay. Sorry. On the thing, your evasion's 13. So, because you're in your bear form,
Because I'm
maybe
a
it's...
bear. Yeah.
All right. Meets the beats, so you will take damage. I don't know why you'd want to take damage, but... All right. He hits everyone.
Hell!
First one on you, Isadora.
Well, he takes damage. But...
Yeah. You take 49 points of physical.
Yep.
Alexon, you take 24. And Elio, you take 37. And how much damage do you do to him? Sorry, Isadora?
I have to roll
1d10.
a d10.
Yep, cool.
I'm gonna use both my.
I do
talisman-
9 damage to him. It's 9 magic damage as well.
Okay, cool. It does 8. Yep, cool. Excellent. And what are you doing,
I'm
Alexa?
gonna use- Yeah, I'm gonna use both my talisman and my armor slot to mark that to 1 HP, and then with like the blood flowing from me, like I'm fucking bleeding out here. I'm just gonna like take my thumb that's already covered in blood, and then just kind of reach out and just mark him with my brand of castigation.
Does it need rolls?
No, I just mark a stress.
Okay, okay.
Cool. I won't
Can I
use a
take my
fear, so you
potion?
guys can do something else. Yep.
I'm gonna drink my potion, so that's I believe 1d4 plus 1.
Double.
Is it double or is it
It's
1d4
double.
plus 1?
As long as I'm around, you get double from
You-
the herbal remedies.
You grab out this potion. I spend a fear.
God.
Can you please give me a finesse?
Okay. 7 with
7
fear.
with fear. He yanks this out of your hand.
Fuck.
He takes your potion and literally fucking yeets it out, just away, out into the bush. It's like, you won't need that where you're going. I recommend just laying down.
Never again. Could I possibly... I don't know. I feel like this is something radical. I want to pull out my Firefly pendant and just kind of like, if you're fucking watching, I need you right now. whatever it is, I'm kind of like with last grasp of hope that I'm wishing on this firefly pendant.
You pull it out. Are you going to attack him, or what are you doing?
Uh, oh my god. I don't know. Does anyone else have...
Well,
I pulled the
I
firefly
can hit
pendant
it.
out.
I spend a fear.
Okay.
He attacks again. Using, you see, he is like stressing himself out. You watch as his body is like, he's starting to get like cramped, sort of like his body's not really containing this power. As he attacks again at all three people within close proximity and Clementine on the ground.
What?
Okay, so Alexon, you're going to cop the crit. Isadora, he gets a 12. Elio, he gets a 19. And he hits Clementine. All right, so you are going to take Alexon. How many health points do you have left?
1.
Okay, I'm not going to do the crit damage because it's going to be a lot anyways. He does 49 damage to you.
Cool.
With that hit.
Dead.
As you drop, Isadora, he hits you for 36 points of damage. Elio, you take 40 points of damage, and you all watch in horror as he puts a foot over Clementine's chest and crushes it. Like you see her chest go from full breath out to just crumpled into the ground as you see the light leave her eyes and she is dead. Alexon, you are unconscious. Who else is doing what? It's back to you guys.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're unconscious as well?
Is everyone? Isadora?
No,
Is it
I'm
just-
not dead yet.
Is it just me and Isadora?
Yeah.
Um,
So I can try and bite him.
I have to pick what I do
Not yet.
for the death move. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Fly away!
I can't get through. He's just gonna hit me. I have to. I'm sorry. Oh, he also takes 1d10
Yep.
because he hit me. 5 magic damage. So I'm gonna try and hit him.
All right.
Do you have anything? Did you want to tag team or anything? Do you have anything you can do?
I could do a vicious entangle. I tried to restrain him, and that does damage as well. That's all I got.
So with tag team, do we roll at the same time?
Yes.
How does that work?
So basically you both make an attack, and then if either of them hit, you can both do damage.
Okay. I can do mine. It's +4 spellcast roll.
Yeah, mine is +5 for my
we both
powerful
roll, yeah?
beast.
Yeah, you both roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine is 20 with fear.
Mine's
Oof.
15 with hope.
So you're going to want to take the 20 with fear.
Wait, I can make it hope.
Okay.
If I, from my fearless ancestry, when you roll with fear, you can mark 2 stress to change it hope instead. I'm gonna mark 2 stress, and I'm making that hope.
Nice. 100%. Good stuff.
20 with hope.
All right, that'll hit him. You guys can do some damage.
Just double checking this. Oh, okay, I couldn't do that. Okay, so it's 2d10 +4.
I will do 2d6 plus 3.
15. Damn it. If I
15
rolled
plus-
a run, I could have re-rolled that, but I rolled a
So your
8.
total damage?
my turn. So this is my. So I'm
So
just
it's
like hitting him
23.
with my claws.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool,
it's
cool.
15 plus.
He drops 5 from that. and it is 1 hit point as one of you causes this magic to wrap around his feet, and you see it like starts to spiral up him, but it almost doesn't like these barbs trying to stab into his legs seem to barely
Yeah.
be penetrating his skin. He does seem to be stuck in place though, as
Okay.
Isadora swipes at him from behind. It is still your spotlight.
Dora, grab who you can. Let's run.
How does he look? Is he like still?
He doesn't look phased.
Okay.
Wait. Like,
I'll,
can you, like,
I'll try
grab
and grab
a person or two?
Alexon.
Yeah.
I'm super strong right now, so
Yeah.
I can
Alright.
grab.
I spend a
You
fear.
tell me when I do a death move.
Okay, I spend a fear.
What? We're
As-
in the middle of
Yeah, I know. As he turns around and you're the only person he can reach, he is going to attack at you, spending his last fear. He can't move, so he just turns and he swings at you. He crits. As he grabs onto you and does 44 points of damage
Yeah, I'm down.
as you
Fuck.
drop. And he turns, looking at you, just watching. If you come here, I'll do it quickly. Don't make me walk for it.
When Hades comes back and takes the underworld as his rightful place, he will punish you for this. And I will use my talisman to turn invisible.
All right. You turn invisible.
I do.
The spell drops. Alexon and Isadora and that, would you like to make death rolls, or what do you want to do? Death
Yep.
saving? Yep.
I'm gonna
What are
go
your-
Blaze of Glory.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no!
Okay. Blaze of Glory. All right. Alexon, what's your choice?
Risk it all.
Risk it all. Isadora. Isadora.
I'm just. No, I'm just gonna avoid death.
Okay. Cool. That's what Clementine tried to do. All right. Go on. Risk it all. You go first, and then we'll do Blaze of Glory afterwards. Give us your duality, and I assume you'll be doing a D20 and a D12. Yep. Good luck.
D20 higher, 14.
Cool. You pop up, pretty much fully healed, and I assume as you pop up, Elio wants to do his Blaze of Glory, so you can make your attack or do whatever you want to do.
So it's anything that I do next is critical.
Is a crit.
Or something.
Is a crit.
I hate you, DM. I hate you.
Oh, and you're invisible, so he can't see you. Ione. It's hidden.
I'm invisible until I move.
He
Um,
also takes an extra D10 for hitting
cool.
me. 7.
Okay.
Yep, he
So
mitigates it by 8, so it doesn't hurt him.
Can I,
Hmm.
as like a final blaze of glory, I try to jump up, grab his face, and I wanna dump my remaining energy into my palm, and I wanna burn his fucking eyes out.
Yeah, you could definitely try.
And while I'm doing it, I wanna go. Sear this into your memory. Remember who blinded you. And I do it if that's all right.
Yeah, go for it. You can, as I said, you definitely try.
Oh. Wait, what do you mean? Do I need to roll?
No. You. It's a crit, and you do the thing, but you're trying to blind him. I'm saying it's not.
Yeah.
Guaranteed
okay,
that you'll blind him.
Yeah, I do it, and I I do whatever it is that. Yeah, well, I guess you can tell me if it works or not.
Yeah, all right. You jump up and you put your hand over his face and try and bring all of your divine flame inherited to you. And as you scorch onto the side of his face, he sort of just takes your hand and he's like, Apollos was stronger. And just throws you to the floor as you hit the ground. He turns around towards you and you watch. He's like, this fight is really starting to get on my nerves. Why are you up again?
Son is fully healed, fully up. He looks at the situation around him. He looks as Ilio died and Clementine's crushed whatever. He thinks Ione is out there. He's never seen her. He's seen her once go invisible, and he'll just kind of yell out and he'll be like, Ione, get out of here. I'll keep him at bay. And I'm like, I'll just look at him. I'll be like, you fucking coward. You killed all my friends. And I'm just keeping his attention and I'm yelling out to Ione to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ione, what do you do?
I stay invisible. I'm watching all this shit happen right in front of me. If I move, I'm no longer gonna be invisible.
Cool. You see as his eyes, this burning green, you see the scorch mark that Elio left on his face just start to almost instantly just wear away and disappear as his skin turns back to its normal color. You watch as his muscles start to bulge. He starts to grow. The snakes travel up his body and slither down his throat as you swear he grows in height even more. This green energy starts to burst through his body. He's like, I hope that you make your way out of the underworld so that I can come and find you again. As he lunges at you, Alexon.
Yeah, okay.
He crits.
Oh my god.
So it's going to be 48 plus whatever he gets. So you take 89 points of damage as he lunges at you. And obviously it's only 3 points of a hit, but he's like, he jumps towards you and he slams you up against the table and he's like holding your head down. He brings a fist across and just punches you directly in the face. He's like, how much longer can you hold out?
Alexon is fully healed, and even that massive punch, his talisman kind of flares out and protects a big chunk of it. So he takes 2 instead of 3. And then he'll look up at him and is like, I can do this all day.
Don't say that. You're gonna die next turn, brother.
And at this point, his intention is to kind of swipe and then run. So he's gonna take the sword and he's gonna swipe upwards.
Give an attack.
Him. 10 plus 2. It's a crit.
That'll hit. That'll definitely hit.
Hell yeah.
So maximum roll is 2d10 and 1d6.
Yep.
And not the modifier, right? Just the rolls?
Yeah, so 26 plus whatever you roll.
Yeah, 26 plus 2d10, 1d6 plus 7.
Nice.
Plus 26. So.
Cool. That hit. I roll
54.
his faltering.
No, 52.
52. That one does 2 points of damage. Nice.
Cool. And
Nice.
as he does the marking that Alexon left before, it seals itself and it starts glowing on him.
Yep. Cool.
Still our turn, I think.
Yep. You critted, so definitely still your turn. Ione's just watching in horror.
No, she's absolutely petrified, frozen, and is cheering Alexon on very quietly and staying hidden.
Yeah,
Cool.
she's standing there. She sees Elio and Clementine's bodies dead on the floor. She's
Yep.
Isadora passed out in the cabin.
Yep.
And you like trading blows with this figure.
Yep. Also, on top of that, until the moment you always know the direction and that creature must. It also marked a stress when it attacked me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Easy. All right, are you attacking again?
Yeah, attacking again. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Duality +2.
Sorry, we're running over. It will end soon, I promise.
It's okay.
Ooh, 15 with fear.
All right, you fail. As it becomes his turn, he
I missed the advantage. Fuck.
he swings back.
Yep.
He gets a 16
Yep.
as he hits you for 40 points of damage. I spend that fear you just gave me using Relentless, so he can attack again as he strikes at you one more time for a 19 and
Yep.
hits you for 46 points of damage.
I'll mark that again. That's the last hope I can to mark down one.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna attack again.
Cool.
This
So
time I'm gonna
this
use my-
fight, like you see the house is shaking as like each time this figure like just punches Alexon in parts of his body. You see like Alexon's knee has like shattered and he's like hobbling a
Damn.
little bit as this guy is just sort of punching shreds of skin off of Alexon's body. Alexon
damn.
keeps bringing his sword around and slashing at him, but it's almost like these wounds seem to close up quicker than they are caused.
He al-
And he takes a stress hit. Yep.
2 stresses for each
Yep.
punch.
Cool. You attack again.
Attack again with advantage. 27 with hope.
That'll hit.
2d10, 1d6 plus 13. I reroll. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. I reroll everything. 2d10, 1d6. Oh no, I don't really reroll. Sorry, I reroll only one. Okay, cool. 9 plus 4, 14 plus 13. What is that? 14 plus 13. It's 27.
Cool. Does 1 point of damage. It's still your turn.
Yep, hitting again. $18 with hope.
Just hits.
Oh yeah.
2d10, 1d6. Oh my god, I need like a fucking. Can I just do average damage?
Yeah.
35 damage.
All right. Yep. 35. That does 2 though, so that's good. Attack again.
Cool.
He's just standing there during this. Like you're cutting away at him, but his body seems to just be eating this fucking punishment.
Oh my god. 2d10 plus 2. Roll again. That's gonna miss. 14 with fear.
Cool. Alrighty. As you miss, his fist takes like he sees the moment and he swipes at you with his hand. Gets a 19 as it crosses your face, and he does 34 points of damage.
Jesus Christ, marking the hope I gained.
And he spends that fear that he just got to use Relentless. Gets an 11
That's gonna hit.
as he hits you for 41 points of damage.
I'm down again.
Okay.
Fuck.
You fall down. And before you get the chance to get back up again to try and do it, he
Wow.
very quickly puts his foot upon your head and he's like, die like a Spartan, and stomps down as your head is just destroyed into the ground. Turns towards Isadora, reaches down, sees the faint breath, and puts a hand onto the top of her head and then just snaps, just twists. And he turns and he walks, sort of stepping over the dead bodies. He walks straight up to you.
Oh no.
You're
Oh no.
standing there. He's like, I know you're still out here. I didn't hear any footsteps. What's your
She just-
choice?
She's just holding her breath, like hands over her mouth so that she can be as still and as quiet as possible.
All right. As he stands there, he's like, "Fine, so be it." And kicks the corpses back inside and shuts the door behind him.
Oh no!
What do you do?
She's gotta cry for a minute or two, just very quietly crying while she's still invisible. And then she's gonna make a run for it. Run as fast as she possibly can towards her home in the swamp.
I want an agility.
Okay. Agility
Mhm.
+2. Wait, is it? Wow. Okay. I got this. I got this. So I got this. 17 with hope.
Isn't enough. His difficulty is 18. As you start to move, the invisibility breaks. The
Yep.
door boots open. He darts out behind you as his hand grabs onto the back of your head.
Let me go.
You take 50 points of damage as he starts to squeeze at the back of your head.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead.
You fall to the ground. A foot covers over your windpipe, and you're extinguished.
Oh.
Everything goes dark. You all have died. And that is where we'll finish the session for today.
Ah!
Hell yeah.
I hate that guy.
I hate you, DM.
I hate that guy. Oh my god.